It's going to rain. Let's rest here for the night. Move aside quickly. Exactly. Why are you standing there like a wooden post? Sisi, be good and don't run off. Mother will take Siyuan to scavenge for useful things. I've truly arrived on Liafeng Road. Half a month ago, I was still in the modern world. I had just won the national chef competition. When I opened my eyes again, I had become the foolish girl of the Song family. Hey fool, I've taken a liking to this land. Get up. Let go of my sister. Brother Yuan, how could you hit your eldest sister? After all, she's a child without a father now. All sorts of bad habits have come out. It was eldest sister who pulled my sister's hair first. Yeonair, don't talk nonsense. Your eldest sister is not that kind of person. All right, stop arguing. Yeonair, do not tell lies. Apologize to your eldest sister. A group of people bullying a 6-year-old child. Fine, today I'll start with you all. Siyuan did not lie. He just pulled my hair like this. This girl seems to have come to her senses. She took so many herbal remedies before and never got better. Now it's finally better. It seems he is not destined for good fortune. So, should my brother still apologize to him? How insolent, even if he struck first. With all the elders present. Now that you are awake, you should explain yourself a little. How can you explain by fighting? My father was willing to trust you elders. But look at what became of him. I wanted to reason with you. You saw that she was young, and didn't believe her words. If I said I was once a fool, who among you would believe me? Haha, little Z. Don't be so arrogant. Just you wait. Bullies the weak and fears the strong. Hesitating and overthinking. Indeed, the more this kind of person, the less you can back down. Now it's your turn to be foolish. Why are you still crying? Didn't sister just get revenge? And she even scolded them all away. We didn't suffer any loss. If you still feel unsatisfied, I'll find another chance later to give Song Yejin a beating. Haha, I'm not crying about that. I'm just too happy. Sister has actually recovered. What a pity, such a young child. Along the way, she acted like a little adult, protecting me. So I returned late. I hope mother will forgive me. Look at this gentleman. The distribution of food for each family is complete. Second daughter-in-law, you'd better put the things away. Don't say later that our whole family bullied you. Fool and Zihang. Is this what you meant? By just you wait. Old Chen's wife. Hey, my child. You've recovered. Mother, don't cry. I'm better, truly better. Mother is fine. But you and your younger brother, especially you, have always been weaker than others since childhood. And these days, you've lost even more weight. With the family's supplies and aid cut off, I fear you won't survive the journey to the northern lands. I have an idea. Mother, just leave it to me. All right, then mother will rely on our sissy. Have you both caught the fool's sickness or what? With so few mushrooms, even if you could make them bloom, it wouldn't be enough for the three of you. Song Yezhi, I suggest you apologize to me. I'll put in a good word for you with grandmother. Maybe then she won't be so angry. Young miss, is something the matter? Colonel Zhang, I noticed you're all eating dry flipbread soaked in hot water. I found it a bit strange. Last time in town, didn't you buy quite a lot of ingredients? Have the songs changed their ways? What mischief are they up to now? Little girl, you're quite observant. There are indeed still things in the carriage. But we're short a cook. We're all too clumsy. And would only waste the ingredients. I see. Then let me give it a try, all right. Young Miss knows how to cook. A little, but it's never good to waste ingredients. So I'll just use one egg to test my skills. If I mess it up, I'll give you the basket of mushrooms my mother just picked as compensation. Is that acceptable? Deal, make room for her. It's fine if ingredients are scarce, as long as the basic seasonings are here. What are you planning to make with the eggs, young lady? Don't tell me it's egg soup. I just had ginger soup. No more soup for me. No matter how good a scrambled egg is, how good can it really be? Let me go first, don't take it all. Leave a bite for me. All right, it's too fragrant. How is that possible? It's just eggs. No. How does it really taste like crab? A cook's greatest joy is seeing this, isn't it? I'll trouble you with today's meal, young lady. As compensation, you and your family of 3 may dine with us. Thank you, Colonel Zhang. Young lady, this meat isn't good. Better make something else. Thank you for the reminder. No matter, we'll finish it with this meal. This flavor is even more enticing than the taverns in the city. Go. Take your bowl and eat somewhere else. This is yours. Thank you. Hey, fool. When did you learn to cook? Eat quickly. I'm not hungry. If you are, sister, go ahead first. There's still a whole bowl left. I just counted. Each of us can have 3 slices. The best part isn't even this cured meat. Try these mushrooms. Don't mind him. Eat first yourself. Sissy, when did you learn to cook? Actually, I've been lucid for a while now. I just couldn't control my body. My poor child. Sissy, I've seen many things with my own eyes. I rehearsed them in my mind many times. And before I knew it, I could do it. Good food really works better than persuasion. Sissy, this flip breed. Do you think we should give it to your grandmother and them? Don't bother. Even if I throw it away, I won't give it to them. Keep this flip breed. Tomorrow I'll ask Captain Zhang for some lard. Fry it in the pan. Fragrant and crispy. I guarantee it'll be delicious. Just a month ago, I was still the legitimate young lady of the Song Manor. And now, even the useless fool of the family can climb over my head. No, I can't let their family have it so easy. Captain Zhang, the days are getting colder by the day. Even though we brothers are strong and sturdy, we can easily fall ill. A warm meal in the morning makes traveling easier. I won't charge you for this meal. I still have the whole flip breed you gave me yesterday. Just let me heat that up. I can only spare 2 more, that should be enough. Eat while it's hot. Let's go. Brother officer, the sun must be rising from the west today. For Miss Song to be so kind and speak to me so gently, I can forgive you stealing my job while I was sick. But your cooking being that good, and not even knowing how to pay respects. I want to drink fish soup. Go catch some fish. Master, you want fish soup. Monkey, what mischief are you up to? In this weather, you want someone to catch fish and make soup. I'm still ill. My limbs are weak. I just crave something fresh. Moreover, fetching water is the cook's duty. Still, it's not right to send someone into the water. Take the fishing net and try the west side. I'll be back before dark. Making things difficult is one thing. But if he dares to have any ill intentions, I'm not unprepared either. What are you standing there gawking at? Drop that stone in your hand and go catch some fish for me. If he truly wanted to harm me along the way, he would have had plenty of chances by now. Making things difficult is just making things difficult, but not completely rotten to the core. Forget it, it's getting late, you. Monkey, give a hand. Okay. 12, you really are the pampered young lady of the Song family. How do you have such skills? You should. Hooting at monkeys. I didn't know you had such skills. On such a cold day, you've caught so many fish in no time. It wasn't me. If I had such skills, why would I be with you lot? I'd have found a place by the sea long ago. That little girl caught them. Good heavens, this lass is something else. Fishing and cooking, she does it all. Tonight we'll feast again. Tahilha. So it was her doing. That damned monkey really knows how to stir things up. I'm not here to tattle to the captain. I have another matter to report. To be honest with you, Captain, I do have some talent in cooking, but I don't know how to fish. Today's situation was truly strange. How so? The stream was very murky, and the current was swift. Weeds, dead leaves, and schools of fish, all swept downstream together. I didn't catch them. They were fleeing as if for their lives. What do you think is wrong? I once read in a book, after a heavy rain, landslides and rockfalls are most common in the mountains. Murky water and fleeing fish are one of the signs. Are you sure? I wouldn't have come if I weren't certain. Captain, you've traveled far and wide, and seen much. Today was truly lucky. In this wretched weather, I thought we'd catch nothing at all. But no sooner had we left camp, I ran into quite a few wild pheasants and hares running around. Caught so many without much effort. Chickens, rabbits, and even fish. Tonight feels like New Year's Eve. I'll heat up some yellow wine for everyone. Let's drink to our heart's content. To pack up. Everyone, pack up and move out immediately. Miss. Troublemaker, Jinx. Ruined a perfectly good hot meal. No telling how far we'll have to go. Save your strength for now. A perfectly good harvest day, ruined by you, little girl. Talking about landslides and flood dragons. We've been walking all night. Landslide my ass. Yeah, if something was going to happen, it would have happened by now. We officers have been lenient with you, and you repay us by making us suffer. I'm exhausted. I was just praising you yesterday. You sure know how to cause trouble for your brothers. My apologies. My little sister has always been like this. She's simple-minded after all. She acts without thinking things through. Perhaps my sister saw that you officers had a bountiful harvest and didn't need her to cook to prepare food. Afraid of losing her job, she got anxious and did this. So that's why she was spouting nonsense. All for a bite to eat for herself. Making fools of us brothers. Don't give her the cooking job anymore. Even if her skills are good, I wouldn't dare eat it. As the saying goes, a favor becomes a grudge. Today I've seen it for myself. If she weren't a little girl, I'd give her a couple of punches. Sister, these officers have it hard too. Apologize to everyone now. 偷菜 Tahisa, let me go. I'm still inside here. Hurry up and go. Brother Song, take care. Your family might still be, second prince. I am willing to follow you. I only ask that day truly comes. Brother Song, my condolences. Madam, Zizi, Zhao Yuan, pack up your things. Haha, hey, Zizi. Don't see me off, don't see me off, Really, no need. No, if you hadn't reminded us. We would have lost our lives tonight. It was the young lady who kindly warned us. And I listened to your sister, thinking you were that kind of person. If you don't accept, we'll feel uneasy. Actually, it's nothing. I owe it all to the Marquis. He took me west to catch fish. You little rascal. Our leader is the most fair. When I report this matter later, you'll surely be credited with the top merit. You might even get a promotion in the future. That's not right, monkey. Since you knew something was wrong early on, why didn't you report it yourself? Instead, you had Miss Song speak for you. Isn't it because you said we'd believe her more? Don't blame her. As a girl, I still feel embarrassed thinking about it. At the time, it was just my speculation. Without any evidence, the Marquis took it seriously, saying he would investigate further. He wanted to be sure before reporting to the colonel. Heavens, I can't keep anything to myself. I went straight to the colonel as soon as I returned to camp. I wanted to heat up a flip breed, but this little pot isn't enough. I wonder if you all could build another stove and set up the big iron pot. Let me build the stove. Why did you speak well of me? I clearly did nothing. What use is this merit to me? Can it save me from exile, or earn me the court's commendation? I might as well give it to you for some practical gain. But you didn't even discuss it with me. You just gave me the credit. What if I deny it now? Then I'll have to use this appearance and repeat what I said earlier to everyone. What a clever little girl. Only those blind fools in your family mistake a fisheye for a pearl and cast aside this precious gem of yours. Marquis, I concede. For the rest of this journey, rest assured, no matter what happens, I will ensure your family of 3 is safe and comfortable. If anyone tries to trouble you, I will be the first to object. With this warm sip down, I finally feel truly alive. Young miss, your cooking skills are unmatched. Sister, you're quite impressive now, Song. Eldest young lady, since you're so idle, why don't you scrub the pot? Half a share of credit earned this help worth it. Without these hands of his, it would have rotted away long ago. Young miss, listen well. Fengshao City is the northernmost border town of Great Chu. One side borders the sea, plagued by sea raiders year-round. The other side neighbors the northern Rong, with constant border skirmishes. This place is heavily guarded, yet perpetually short of hands for border repairs. That's why it's the top choice for exiling criminals. As for us, your family situation is a blessing in disguise. Exiled to commoner status, barred from imperial exams from now on. Entering officialdom, still better than hard labor. I drew this myself, carrying it on every trip. Which areas in the city are expensive? Which shops offer good value, all marked. With the care along the way and this map. Our debts are settled. This is my marriage fund, Marquis. A bargain for you, little girl. Go into the city and buy something decent. Don't catch a chill staying up late at your age. Haha, Marquis, this marriage fund is rather thin. How can you be my cousin's husband? You little girl, so careless. Still holding a grudge. Marquis, I'll remember this kindness. Mountains and waters may meet again. One day, I'll repay you 100-fold. Haha, you little girl sure can brag. Be careful, or the wind might bite your tongue. Haha, sister. Are we home yet? Almost, we'll go register at the Yamen first. Then we'll head home right away. Good, once home. Wake me up. I'll help tidy up. Haha, aren't you good at winning people over? Why not make those officials walk ahead and fork over more silver to you? I say, how dare you treat grandmother like that? And me. So you didn't know. Mother, wait in line here first. I'll go ask someone about the specifics. Anne's wife, what's gotten into you? Where's that stubborn streak from before? Haha, earlier the second branch only cared about eating and drinking well. Now you're panicking. Second aunt, what's there to panic about? Yours, he is so capable. Right now, it's just conjuring 30 tales of household registration silver out of thin air. Even if she can't, living in a village outside the city is the same, isn't it? The Song family currently has 51 members. That number, I'll trouble you to pass this along. I was foolish before. It's all my fault. I was the one who put Sissy up to disrespecting you. If you must blame someone, blame me. I don't ask for household registration anymore. I only beg you, for the sake of blood ties, to give those siblings a way to survive. Second aunt, don't blame me, a junior, for speaking out of turn. One should bear one's own deeds. All along this journey, how has Song Yizhi conducted herself? We have all seen it clearly. If he bullied me, that's one thing. But he completely disregards grandmother. Why does that scoundrel show no regard for family bonds? Jiniatao, Aju is still your second Shema. How can you be so relentless when you're in the right? Very well, Yuange is still young. I won't argue with him. But Ziyatao is now 16. And she has already awakened her wisdom. She should know some rules in dealing with others. As long as Ziyatao kneels before everyone. And kowtows 100 times to admit her fault. I will kowtow those times on behalf of Sisi. I beg you to be magnanimous. Mother, what are you doing? Are they giving you trouble? Who is giving your mother trouble? It's nothing more than him to get your family of 3 a household registration. Apologizing and making amends to grandmother on your behalf. Mother doesn't need to beg these people. Nor does she need to live in fear. From now on, we'll live our own lives. Ziyatao, have you thought this through? Words spoken are like water spilled. Are you trying to split the family? I want to establish my own household. Have you gone mad? This is utterly outrageous. What, old madam, are you going to call the servants again? How outrageous. Are you rebelling? Rebelling? Hasn't our family already been branded with the charge of rebellion? Otherwise, why would we be here? Once is a stranger, twice is familiar. I'm not discussing this with old madam. I'm merely informing you. As long as elders live, the family cannot be split. If you insist on splitting the family on your own, don't blame me for removing your branch from the clan register. We've come this far. Why bring up the clan register now, elder? Old madam, face reality. From now on, we're just common folk. The kind who can't even enter officialdom through exams. Says his mother, it's fine. Mother will put in a good word for you again. Kowtowing 100 times to the old madam on your behalf is better than. Mother, it's fine. Listen to me. I have my own plans. Aju, considering you're a good person. And Yuange is still young. I won't stoop to your level. I will pay the household registration fees for you and your son. I'll also hire a physician to carefully examine Yuange's health. As long as you sever the mother-daughter bond with Si girl. The three of us, mother and children, will never be separated. Old madam, say no more. As you said, words spoken are like water spilled. Today, right here in the Yemen. Let these officers bear witness. We go our separate ways from now on. If you're going to do it, do it. There are others waiting behind. Very well, old woman. I'd like to see how you, a widow and orphans, manage to survive in Feng's house city. Take your time, no need to see me out. Don't trouble yourself. Even if we beg, we won't come to your door. Grandmother, why did you agree to let him establish his own household? If others in the family follow suit, we'll truly have no one left to rely on. Do you really think establishing a separate household is that simple? But Song is his cooking skills. Silly girl, sweet in the south, salty in the north. Spicy in the east, sour in the west. From north to south, tastes differ. The crab-like fish he made earlier was Lu cuisine. Cao's ancestral home is in Lu. Humph, I bet he taught her privately. Have you ever seen a chef who mastered all regional cuisines at just over 10? Especially since he was a gluttonous fool before. How could he stand firm? Just a fool's dream. Keep your money safe. Feng's house city is a mixed bag. Don't flash it. Report to the Yemen at this time next month. Pay the silver. Thank you. That I have arrived. Says he, our silver coins. Maybe we should rest at the broken temple in town instead. We've managed like this all the way here anyway. Mother and I can make do. But Siyun can't rough it anymore. He needs a good night's sleep. Besides, the clerk specifically warned us to keep our silver safe. It seems the city isn't all that peaceful. Honored guest, dining or lodging? Lodging, what rooms do you have? The superior rooms are all taken. Standard room, when per night. Lower class room, when per night. We also have a common dormitory. Charged per person. When per person. But the dormitory doesn't provide hot water. Other rooms include hot water at no extra charge. We'll take one lower classroom. Sis's mother and younger brother will stay at the inn. I'll go out for a stroll. I'll be back before dark. A mother becomes strong for her child. I can't let Sissy bear everything alone. People from Fengzhou have heavy tastes. If you want to make food, head in that direction. Madam, may I ask which is the largest restaurant in the city? That would be the Auspicious Restaurant. It's been a renowned establishment for decades. The owner built his fortune through his craft. The main branch has moved to the capital, but they couldn't bear to close the ancestral shop. So a side branch was left to run it. Young man, why are you asking about this? Are you planning to eat there? Don't say I didn't warn you. The food at the Auspicious Restaurant isn't cheap. Thank you for the warning, madam. I'm not going to eat. I'm looking for work. That's simple enough. Winter has just begun, and the new year is near. Not just the Auspicious Restaurant. Many establishments in the city are hiring. Just bring your household registration and apply. Only formal registration works. Your short-term residence permit is fine for checking into inns. But it's hard to get hired at restaurants. A few years ago, Northern Rong spies infiltrated the city. They sneaked into the restaurants. A dose of poison was slipped in. Many people died. Since then, who would dare to casually hire for food-related jobs? People without formal registration. If something goes wrong, the owner can't bear the responsibility. It's a dead end. The city's west dock has many boats coming and going. And many street vendors too. Setting up your own stall for small business isn't as strict. How much for a registered stall? Fixed stalls are expensive. 1 to 5 taels a month depending. Temporary stalls are cheaper. Charged by the day. What if I can't pay in silver? The enforcers aren't too harsh. You can barter with goods, or earn some silver first, and pay with pig offal before closing. Cheap, strong-flavored, and plenty. A must-have start for a food story. Pork is wen per catty. Bones are cheaper, but you have to buy meat with them. What about pig offal? 2 wen per catty. At least katias per set. No less. None now, sold out early. Order ahead if you want some. Unless you buy dozens of katias of pork. They might throw it in as a bonus to braise. Pig offal needs spices too. Spices are too expensive to afford. Unless you find them yourself. Going into the deep mountains alone. No guarantee, walk to the city gate, then into the mountains. Might not make it back to the seaside before dark. Maybe I could chisel a whole antfish. Sell fish soup instead. But these hands are heading into the mountains. Wages, 1 a day paid daily. Back before dark. Get on the cart and go. Old Black, I'm not mocking you. But charcoal burners head into the mountains before dawn. Burn for days before returning. You're leaving at noon. And coming back before dark. What charcoal can you make? Don't even mention it. The charcoal burners set out days ago. They were supposed to bring the charcoal back this morning. But someone came to report, saying one after another, they all fell ill for some reason. I was about to find people to replace them early this morning. But the cart wheel broke. It took until now to fix it. Was it that they got impatient waiting? Or did you refuse to pay the full day's wage because it got late? And that's why they stormed off. Haha, the day laborers hired from the agency got tired of waiting, and several of them ran off. Can't even gather enough for one cartload. Shopkeeper, I'm here to apply for work.
有失误没？
How old are you? 15 yet? I'm 16, but I was sick as a child. And it damaged my constitution. So I'm a bit small and thin.
少了一些。
You call this a bit small and thin? I know I'm small and weak. So I wouldn't dare ask for the full wage. Just pay me whatever you see fit.
如果你能做活儿，我按说好的
If you can do the
30万给
work,
你
I'll give you the
做好，
agreed 30
至少
coppers.
15文，
If not,
不能再
at
多了。
most 15
同意
coppers.
就上车。
No more than that. If you agree, get on the cart. Agreed. It's not cold anymore. But it sure stinks. Bear with it and get into the mountains first. A fairy, there's a fairy.
我也看见了。
Yes, yes. I saw her too. It's a fairy, old black shopkeeper. You say this is an illness.
上身，
Looks more like demonic possession to me.
干什么勾结还想让
Fur,
我卖
you
命
expect people to risk their lives.
我也不干了。
I quit. I quit too. Hurry, if we're late, we might not be able to leave either. I'll raise your pay. If isn't enough, then 1 million. No, 2 million. You need to live to spend the money you earn. Old black shopkeeper, you're just working for the boss too. This business isn't yours. Where's that kid surnamed Sue? Could he have been killed by the demon? Don't get yourself caught up in it. Hurry into town and report to the authorities. Hey, I'm right here.
你小子不要命了，还不快
Kid,
出来
do you have a death wish?
别跟我说你
Get out of there
饿了
now.
想在这儿吃
Don't tell me you're hungry. And want to eat here before leaving. No, I just came in and smelled the nobleman's incense. The pot is still warm. It means someone was cooking here not long ago. What does that prove? It proves that before this soup was made, there were still clear-minded people in the camp.
汤把这些人吃
You
死
mean this soup turned these people into this? Earlier, your shop assistant went back and said, many in the charcoal burning crew had fallen ill. It's cold in the mountains, catching a chill is normal. Contagion spreads easily. Today the wind picked up again. So someone probably wanted hot mushroom soup to warm up. Little did they, no good intentions led to trouble.
会让人有
Eating the wrong mushrooms can indeed cause hallucinations.
的幻觉。
But those are individual hallucinations. Look at them, answering each other in turn.
像鬼
I
上
still
身
think it's like demonic possession. Junzi poisoning can also cause mass hallucinations. Mass hallucinations.
护了。
You're making it sound more and more mysterious. If it really is Junzi poisoning, delaying too long will kill people. But they don't believe it. So we have to find evidence. Found him.
就是他。
宋
It's
家
him.
小子快别瞎扯了。
The song boy.
一来
Stop
都
your
知道
nonsense.
君子
We've
越
always known that
先
Junzi
越
mushrooms
毒
are more toxic, the more
这
spiritual
纯白的
energy
有
they
啥
have.
危险？
What's dangerous about this pure white one? This mushroom has a smooth cap, white flesh, and gills that are free and slightly dense. It's called white poison powder. The Raminata, also known as white poison powder, is highly toxic. Fortunately, there's only one small piece in this whole pot of mushroom soup. It seems the camp workers only shared the soup and haven't started eating the solids yet. Otherwise, even immortals couldn't save them.
就是上山
In my village, someone went up the mountain and picked a kind of white something umbrella, ate it and lost his life. Right? I think I've heard of the name white poison umbrella too.
没得让
Why
宋家
didn't you
小伙
two
子
speak up
害死
earlier?
这么多
You made the song lad explain all this for nothing.
快把人往板
What are we waiting for? Hurry and carry them onto the cart.
宋雨薇
Song Yoi,
今早的事
Young
都
Song.
归你了
We owe you for this morning's
直接跟我
incident.
回城还是
Will you
留
come
下
back to town with me directly or stay here? You're too kind. I'd like to stay on the mountain for a while, to forage for some wild vegetables and mushrooms. All right, you're a capable one. Take care of yourself. The second cart still needs to haul coal. Only the third cart will head back to the city. Just come back before dark. The small shovel, bag, and rope are all there. Take them yourself if you need them. Who wants to be hurt?
够了，回去。
Enough, let's go back. A wild boar.
一猪二熊三老虎，
First boar, then bear, then tiger. With my current frail body, a single charge would be fatal.
没事吧？
Are you okay?
没事，快走吧。方才我
I'm
听到
fine,
了
let's
野猪
hurry.
叫
I heard a wild boar's cry just now. I wonder if it will come back.
这头吗？
Are you talking about this one?
刚才的破空声，是你射的
The sound of breaking air earlier was your arrow.
好厉害的箭术。
Such impressive archery. Tim, a hunter.
事先说好的，这野猪得
We agreed beforehand. This wild boar must be captured alive. You drive it all the way to the foot of the mountain. Then we'll find a way to knock it out. Why did you kill it? Do you know the price difference between a live boar and a dead one? It's true we agreed beforehand. But when I drove the boar here, I spotted this young brother from a high place. No matter how much silver is lost, a human life is ultimately more
这野猪
precious.
是他赶过来的，
Dare to say the boar was driven here by him. No wonder I was short of help earlier. I have no silver on me. When the wages for this prey are settled, I'll give you compensation for the medicine. Hunter Shen, think carefully. This boar is about jin. It can yield roughly jin of meat. The city's average meat price is 1 per jin. That's 3 taels of silver per jin. As we agreed, I'll help transport it to the city for processing. Selling the meat takes half the cut. You'll only get 1.5 taels in total. Calling a doctor at the city clinic once. Just 2 casual prescriptions from a doctor cost 1 or 2 taels. Humph, so UD have worked for nothing. Not a single coin earned, and UD still owe me. I did what I should have
我
done.
才从城里出来，猪肉铺里
I
猪肉
just
是
came from the
25
city.
一斤
In the pork shop, pork is 1 per catty. You said that as the selling price at the pork shop. Can the buying price and selling price be the same?
你说
Fine,
200斤
then
的
let me
猪
ask
出
you again.
150斤肉，
You said a catty pig yields katias of meat. Is that wrong too?
猪肉比
I
较
even
大小不
overestimated
差
it. The meat yield ratio is roughly correct.
你没看
But why
以
did you
前的
only
那
count the
50
pork?
斤里
You
猪
forgot
下
the
水
offal.
能卖2文
From
一
those
斤
katias,
猪
the
皮
pig
能做
innards
猪
sell
皮
for
冻
1
猪
per
皮
catty.
饼猪皮丝
The skin can
猪
make
毛
pigskin
尖
jelly,
有
cakes,
弹
and
性
shreds.
可以做
The
刷
bristles
子
are tough and
皮
elastic.
甲筋
They can be
膜
made
是
into
药
brushes and hooves.
还有
The
这个治
sinews
疗
are
用
medicinal
做
ingredients.
装饰品
And
也
these
好
tusks,
收藏也好
they can be used as ornaments. Or for
天寒地
collection.
冻
No
这
trouble
野猪
selling
冻
them,
在
it
雪
tests
里
freezing
不会
cold.
坏
This wild
不
boar
久就是
frozen in the
年
snow
节
won't spoil.
富贵人家
The
送
new
礼
year
正
is
需要
coming
给
soon.
只会公布
Wealthy
运气
families need this for gifts.
想来
It'll be in short supply.
还会比平时贵
I
上不少
reckon it'll be much pricier than
这
usual.
小子关你什么事啊？
You
怎么
little
不关我
rascal.
的事儿
What's it to you?
方才
How
沈烈
is
不
it
说
not my
了
business?
要把他结
Just
算的
now,
工
Hunter
钱
Shen
赔
said
付给我
he did pay me
等
his
于这
settled
半头
wages
猪
as
都是我的
compensation.
你说关
So
不
this
关
half
我
a
的
pig
事
is mine.
如
Tell
此
me,
种种
isn't he it my business?
这200斤野
With
猪
all
怎
this,
么也不会只值3
this
两
catty
银子
wild boar can be worth just 3 taels
别
of
听这
silver.
小子信口雌黄。
Brother Shen,
咱们
don't
自
listen
己
to
的
this
营
kid-ass
生
nonsense.
哪轮到
We
旁
have
人
our
说
own
嘴
trade to run.
这位小兄弟
Who
说得
are
不
they
错
to have a say?
我既已
This
答
young
应
brother
赔
speaks
付
truly.
汤药费
Since
有
I've
份额的
already
野
agreed to
猪
pay for the
应该由
medicine,
他做主
the boar from my share is his to
咱们合作
decide.
这么久，你偏
Hunter
找
Shen,
个
we've
外
worked
人
together so long.
没这种道
Yet
理
you side with an
往后咱们
outsider.
还是别合作
That's
了
not right.
哼
Let's not work together anymore. Suit yourself. I'm done with this business. It'll be dark soon. Let's see how you handle this
你别
boar.
怪我多嘴，我纯粹看不惯他那
Don't
副奸
mind
商
my
嘴脸。
meddling. I just
不
can't
过
stand
我
his
没
profiteering
想到
face.
他会直接说不同意
But
合
I didn't
作了。
expect he'd
谢谢你
outright
方才
refuse to
维
work
护
with
我。
you.
没关系，
Thank you for
我同他
standing
们
up
也
for
不相
me.
熟，
It's
只
nothing,
是
I
恰好
wasn't
住
close
在
to
一
him
个
anyway.
村子，觉
We
得
just
合
happened to
作
live in the
方
same
便
village.
没了
And
他，
it was
总会
convenient
害
to
我忙碌。
cooperate. Without
只
him,
是
there'll
他有一
always
点
be
没说
others.
错，
But he was right about
从
one
前都
thing.
是他带人帮我运送猎物，
He used to bring people to
现
help
下只
transport
能
my
靠我
game.
自己。
But now I'll have to do it myself.
宋小伙子，姑姑你在这里，
Young
让我好
Song's
找
aunt. There you are, I've been looking
我有
everywhere.
法子把这野猪运回城了。
I've got a way to get this boar back to town.
我把中毒伙计送到城里医馆了。
I
老
took the
大夫诊
poisoned worker
过
to the city clinic.
说真是
The
先
old
染风
physician
寒
examined him
后中
and
了
said he
君
first
子
caught a
毒
chill, then was
老大
poisoned
夫
by the
看了
gentleman's
那白
venom.
毒伞
When the old
脸都
physician
变
saw
了
the white poison
又是
powder,
催吐
his face went
又是
pale.
灌
He
解毒
induced
药
vomiting
总
and
算
forced
没出人
intidates down
命
his throat.
老大夫
So
说
at least no
这
one
君
died.
子服下后
The old
数个时
physician
辰就
said,
会毒发
the gentleman's venom
若
takes
被那
effect
些人
hours
劝
after
着下
ingestion.
山回城
If those people
再
had
去
persuaded
报
him to go
官
back to town,
等官差
and
来
then
定
report
夺
to the
这
authorities,
些人必然
and let
活
the
不
officials
成
decide,
我是
these
粗
people
人
surely won't
不会
survive.
说好听话
I'm a rough
但
man,
这份恩情
not good with
我
sweet
记心
words,
里了
but
掌
I'll
柜的
remember
客
this
气，
kindness in my heart.
我这儿倒有一
You're
桩
too
事
kind,
想麻烦
shopkeeper.
你，能不能
Actually,
借
I
板
do
车
have a
一用？
favor to ask of you.
这有啥
Could I
宋
borrow
府里都
your
开口
carts?
了板车
What's the
尽
trouble?
管用
Brother Song has spoken. The cart is yours to use.
掌柜的方才在营地外头，不是看见我才过
Shopkeeper
来的
just
吗？
now outside the camp.
怎么像
Didn't
到
you
了
see me
跟
and come
前
over?
才发现我？
Why does it seem like you
天一
only
暗
just noticed me
我
up
眼
close?
神不大好
Haha, once
一
it gets
开始
dark,
没
my
瞧
eyesight
着
isn't so
你
good. I didn't
我
get a
是
good
认识
look
小
at
猎
you at
户
first.
大老远一
Haha, I
瞧
recognized
还当
Hunter
他手
Shen.
里提着个半
And
人高
from a
的箭
distance,
筒
I
准备
thought he
问问
was
他见没
carrying a
见
half
到
man
你
tall
呢
quiver. I was about to ask if he'd seen you.
我就不该扯这个话题。孩子也是有
I
尊
shouldn't
严
have
的。
brought this up. Short people have dignity too.
沈兄弟往常不都是和牛二一道吗？
Brother Shen, aren't you usually with Niar? Why are you going into the mountains alone today?
今日已经散
Nia Air's heart is too
散
dark.
好
We
过去
parted
你俩
ways
走得近
today.
有些
Good
话我
riddance,
不
in the
好
past,
说
you two were close.
他那人
So
出
there
了
were
名
things I
偷
couldn't
奸
say.
耍滑
That
占
man
便
is
宜没
notorious
够
for being sly
牛
and taking
二气量
advantage.
小
Nia
城
has
里
no
有一群
sense of
狐朋狗
propriety,
友
and
未
he
免
has a
夜
pack of
长
shady
梦
friends
多
in the small
我
town.
看还
To
是
avoid
趁早
trouble down
把
the
这
road,
野猪脱手
I think we should get rid of this
刚
wild
死的
boar
野猪
as
和
soon
死
as
了夜的
possible.
野猪，不
A
是一
freshly
个
killed
价。
boar and one dead for a
之
night
前猎物都
are
是
not
牛
the
二
same
负责
price.
出手，
Before,
现下
Niar
倒是
handled
卖
all
好
the sales
处
of the prey.
我跟一家酒
Now
楼
I
掌
don't
柜
know
有
where to
些
sell
交
it.
情
I have
我
some
带你们
connections
去
with the owner of a tavern.
那就拜托
I'll
掌
take
柜
you
的
there.
了。
Then I'll leave it to you, shopkeeper.
这个时辰了，店里什么都不收。
At
快
this
把车
hour,
赶走
the shop accepts
别挡
nothing.
客人进
Drive
门
your cart away quickly.
是我眼
Don't
拙
block the guests from
没看
entering.
清人
My eyes were
黑
dull.
爷这是
I
来
didn't see
找穆
clearly
掌
who
柜
it was. Master He,
是
are you here to see our
劳你通
boss?
传一声
将
May I
来
trouble
我也
you
要
to
开
announce
一
me?
家不输
In the
吉祥
future,
酒楼的
I
大
will
酒
also
楼。
open a grand restaurant,
这
no
是
less than the
吉
auspicious
祥酒
tavern.
楼吕掌柜
This
不
is
错
the
不错
auspicious tavern.
这么
Manager
壮
L,
的
not
野
bad, not
猪又
bad.
是年节
Such a
前
sturdy wild
若
boar.
能抓
And
活
it's
的
just before the new
少
year.
说能卖
If we
百
could
两
catch it alive, it
现
would
下
sell
死
for
透了
at least 100
我这
taels.
净多只能出
Alas,
30
now
两
it's dead.
这野
At
猪才
most,
死
I
不
can
到
only
半个
offer
时辰
30 taels.
就是 头
This
上
boar
中了
died
2
less than
箭
half an hour
别处
ago,
都完好无
and it
缺
took 2 arrows to
吕
the
老
head.
哥
The
你
rest
这
is
价可
perfectly
别压我兄
intact.
弟
Brother,
咱俩
you
一个
don't
村儿
label
住
me
的
on the
我
price.
是啥人你
Brother,
不
we
知
once
道
lived in the same village.
活日
Don't
猪
you
可以
know
找
what
人
kind
验
of man
罪
I am?
往
A live boar can be transported to Lord's House estate, or even to places like the capital. The customers there can afford the price. A dead boar can only be sold within Feng's house city, so the price differs several times. Little brother, you're not old. But your experience is broader than most. This old brother of mine is indeed an honest man. You see him. This price is fair. Earlier, in front of Niar, I said that half of the boar would be compensation for your medical expenses. Now that you've helped me sell the boar, Niar's half should also go to you. Hunter Shen, you shot this boar. You contributed the most. Whether Niar is nothing to fear, or you're skilled at hunting, this is all your capital. Shopkeeper Old, he can bring us to see him. Shopkeeper L helped a great deal. And if this cart were your own, borrowing it would be fine. But this is the charcoal shop's cart. If it gets bloodstained, we'll have to wash it. And treat the workers to a meal to keep them quiet. If someone with ill intent reports it to the boss, there will surely be trouble. I truly lack silver, but I only need some starting capital. With a skill to rely on, I won't worry about making a living in the future. Everyone contributed to this matter. If I take all the silver for myself, my conscience would be uneasy. I consider myself older than Brother Song, yet I didn't think of all this. But I don't need a share of the silver. I only help to repay Brother Song for his kindness, washing the cart and treating the workers to a meal. Won't cost much. I'm not good with words. But if I hadn't met you today, even if I caught the live pearl, I wouldn't have gotten this money from Niar. If you don't accept it, my conscience would also be uneasy. I didn't say I wouldn't accept it. Earlier, I was even thinking of taking 3 or 5 taels. This man knows martial arts, and his skill is not low. A wild boar is not a rare prey for me. Niar is no longer a threat. I have my own means to make a living. So just take it. Many thanks, hahaha. I hit it off with both of you brothers. A meeting by chance is better than an invitation. How about we find a nearby place to have a drink? No, I told my mother I'd be back before dark. It's already late now. Fine. At this hour, the city gates are closed. Brother Shen, you'll have to come with me. Crash at my place for the night. What's wrong? Where's my wild yam? Haha, 2 big brothers. Wait for me a bit more. I'll go ask shopkeeper L if he'll buy the yam. This young brother's song is quite a character. Haha, say he's short on money. Yet he wouldn't pocket 30 taels alone. Say he's not short on money. Yet he treasures a wild yam more than his own eyes. It weighs less than 4 jin. Shopkeeper L priced it at 4 jin and gave 80 wen. Sold it. I'm so happy I'm dizzy. I haven't paid you today's wages yet. Thank you both for today. I'll head back to the inn first. Hey, 10 taels of silver and 110 wen. Enough for the first day in the city. 1 share to support the orphanage and hire a doctor. 1 share as capital for a small business. 1 share to rent a house. And still need to buy clothes, pots, bowls, and pans. I'm back late. Mother must have been worried. It's chilly outside. Why didn't you wait inside? It's fine, we've gotten through worse before. There are many shops near the inn. The wind isn't strong either. I've been cooped up in the inn all day. It's good to come out and stretch. I earned some silver today. Just now, I asked about the clinic fees at the street corner. We can take Xion there to get checked. Big sister must be very tired. Let me walk on my own. Big sister just asked. The consultation here isn't expensive, but the medicine costs a lot of silver. You're sick now, so you should rest more. Otherwise, if you get worse, won't that cost even more silver? Then I'll listen to big sister. I'll take 1 dose of medicine and be fine. If 1 dose is too expensive, half a dose will do. When I get better, I'll go earn silver too. I'll give it all to mother and big sister.
风寒外侵导致的急症。
It's an acute condition caused by wind cold invasion. There's also spleen and stomach weakness, qi deficiency, and blood deficiency. Your younger brother is still young. Take half a month of herbal decoction to recuperate. Afterward, be careful. And come for regular follow-ups. There shouldn't be any lasting effects. As for the silver, I'll try to use affordable herbs. Half a month's decoction will cost you 3 taels of silver. If you're short on silver, I can prescribe just 5 days' worth. Today's consultation fee is waived. Please just prescribe 5 days' worth for now.
忙了一下午，将挣了20文。
After working all afternoon, I barely earned. Mother, that's a great idea. The roughnecks staying at the inn, when they're out and about, torn clothes are common. Isn't that exactly what needs mending? Those 10 taels of silver were a windfall. Won't happen again in 800 years. Those 110 coppers were earned by my own skill. Come to think of it, it's not much more than what you earn mending clothes, mother. Later, we can buy some good fabric and embroidery thread. You can embroider handkerchiefs, headbands, and the like. No need to worry about selling them. I'm used to embroidering handkerchiefs and headbands. And I'm pretty good at making shoe soles and tailoring clothes. Your father used to only wear shoes I made. Wait until I lease 2 shops. I'll cook and you'll do needlework. We'll work on both fronts. In a few years, our life won't be worse than before. How much silver does it take to lease a shop? And you want to lease 2 at once. But you're right. Life is what we make of it. As long as our family of 3 works together, things will get better and better. Mother, sister, what about me? I'm part of this family too. Grandpa doctor said, I'll be fine after taking medicine for half a month. I want to help earn back the silver spent on medicine. Then focus on getting better first. And think about what you want to do in the future. Then I'll think it over slowly. I'll tell mother and sister when I've decided. Haha, mother and little brother haven't eaten yet, right? I'm hungry too. I'll go get some food. And some hot water. Hot water is available. The stove fire hasn't gone out. Just boil some. But there's not much left in the kitchen. A professional chef. Something came up at home. He went back in the evening. He said he'd be back soon. But something must have held him up. He didn't return even after curfew. If you don't mind, honored guest, I can whip up something simple for you. But my cooking skills, how about I use the kitchen myself? I'll pay according to the ingredients. I want to make a pot of seafood kangi. A bowl of rice plus these small shrimp and crabs. How much silver would that be? These are all the leftovers. They're already dead, so use them freely. Just give a few coppers as you see fit. Whoa. Esteemed guest, could I trouble you for a bowl of this kangi? I'll leave a bowl for you. After eating, I'd like to borrow your stove to brew some medicine. No problem, I'll boil some hot water for you too. Big sister is back. You little pup sure have a sharp nose. It's because big sister's cooking smells too good. Ours is his culinary skills are truly beyond words. Mother was mistaken earlier. With such skills, we needn't worry about making a living. This kangi is delicious. Even better than what our old family cook made. Big sister, is this kangi expensive? A whole big pot costs just a few coppers. Then big sister, teach me to make it when you have time. This seafood dish is fine for a meal or two. But eating it often might upset your stomach. And it's a pity too. Seafood makes great kangi. Stir-fried, it has a different flavor. Spicy crab, chopped pepperfish head, garlic clams, salt and pepper prawns. Big sister, stop. I'll obediently drink my medicine right now. I'll definitely recover from this illness. From now on, if I feel unwell, I won't hide it from mother and big sister.
客官要不要帮忙？
Esteemed guest, do you need any help? No need, young man. This pot of kangi is barely
小
touched.
的在店里还算好
Is
就
it
好
not
了
to your taste?
家中老母亲
No,
和
I
兄
eat
弟
well
姐
enough
姐
at the inn.
长饥一餐饱
But
一
my
餐
elderly mother and siblings
客
often go
官这
hungry.
粥太好喝
One meal
了
full, the next not.
小的尝了一
Esteemed
小
guest,
碗
this kangi is
剩
too
下的
delicious.
想明早下池
I've only had a
带回
small
去给他
taste.
们
And I'd like to take the rest back to them after my shift tomorrow morning. Then keep it in a cool, dark place. Don't let it spoil.
今天咱们去寻摸个屋子，常住客栈不是回事儿。
Today, let's go look for a house.
郑大
Staying
叔
at an inn long
这样
term
不
isn't
好
right.
吧
Chef Zhao, is this really okay?
2间卧房，1间堂屋，再有一个灶房。
2 bedrooms, 1 main hall, and a kitchen.
城北靠
The east of the
北
city
柔
is too
城西
expensive.
码头太
Not the
杂
north of the city.
也不可
The west dock near Wrong City in the north
最
is
好
too
城
chaotic.
中或城
That's
南
out of consideration too.
预算呢
Best would be the
3两
center
银子
or
一晚
south of the city.
符合你要求
Budget,
的就
3
这么
taels of
几
silver a
间
year.
后头再遇到
There
合适
are
的
only a few
我再
places that
带你
meet
们
your
看
requirements. If I find anything suitable later, I'll bring you to see it.
那个会做海鲜粥的小哥呢？人去哪儿了？
Where's that young man who made the seafood kangi? Where did he go? We can't skimp on Hyun's medicine
往后
costs.
再多银钱也挽
If
不
he
回
really ends up with a chronic
实
illness,
在不行
no amount of
之
silver
前
later
多
can
花
fix
银
it.
钱把屋子租下，
If it
再
really
去找
doesn't
员
work,
工攒本
we'll
钱。
spend more silver to rent the
柴
house
炭行那
first.
种活儿
Then find good
一
work to
日
build up
几十
capital.
文也
Work
能
like
记
at the
上手
charcoal
不
shop.
你俩
A
别
few
急
dozen coppers a day
明
can
日
still
不
add
让
up
你
over
跟着
time.
跑了，
You too, don't
我再
worry.
寻摸寻摸。
Tomorrow, I won't
总
have
归
you
有办
running
法。
around with me. I'll keep looking around.
都这个时
There's
辰了，
always a way.
那孤儿寡母还没出现人影。
It's already this late. That widow and her child still haven't shown up. Could they have stolen something from our inn and run off?
不如去看看房里少了啥。
Boss, don't just fret here. Why not go see what's missing from the room? Stop spouting nonsense. That family speaks and acts with refinement. They were clearly from a good family originally. Don't you make snide remarks either.
掌柜的，
This
发生
is
什么
all
事了？
trouble you caused.
客官总算回来了。
Boss, what
再
happened?
不见您，我都要
Honored
满街
guest,
都
you've
找人
finally
了。
returned.
丰州
If you
城
hadn't
有
shown
位
up,
魏先生
I would have been searching the streets for you. In Fengshao City, there's a Mr. Wei.
到进士
He entered officialdom through the imperial exams
一直在外
and
国
passed the
当官
Jinshi examination.
去年
He served as an official away from home for many years
他家
and
老
only
太太
retired
上了
and
年
returned to
岁
his hometown last
回
year.
老家后
His
水
elderly
土
mother
不
is
服
advanced in years,
户口一
and
日
after
查
returning
对
home,
一日
she couldn't adapt to the
大
local
夫
climate.
瞧不出所以
Her
然
health has been
魏先生
declining
夫
day
妇
by
急坏
day.
了
The physicians
第
couldn't
二
figure out
个
the
魏
cause.
家出了
Mr. and
血脉
Mrs.
花
Wei were
后
extremely worried.
不
The
知
day
是
before
谁
yesterday, the Wei
只要
family
做
put out a
出合
reward
老
for a
太太
dish.
胃口的饭
No
菜
matter who it is,
便能得
as
同
long
样
as they make a
银子
meal that suits the
客
old
官
lady's
前头
taste,
剩下那锅海鲜
they
粥
will receive 5
恰
taels
好
of
让
silver.
魏家老
That pot
太
of
太
seafood
闻到了
porridge you
香
left
味儿
earlier
喜欢
happened
的
to be
紧
smelled by the Wei
如
family's
今
old
这
lady.
群客官过
She
去
loved the aroma and was delighted.
我剩下的粥
Now they
是
are
送给
seeking
小
you
二
out to
的。
go there.
魏家老太大冷
The
天
leftover
不可能
porridge
来
I
客栈
gave to
吃
the
饭
waiter.
这
The
里
Wei
头
family's
果
old
然有
lady
事
wouldn't come to the inn in this cold weather. So there's indeed something behind this. What's the plan
我会
afterward?
要求客观
Do
去为
I
家
need
现
to make
场
other
再做
dishes?
一次粥
Or does the
汤
Wei family want me to go to their residence? And make the
你带客
porridge
观
again
去
on
为
the
家
spot?
路上
That
好好
works.
说话。
Take the honored guest to the Wei residence and speak well along the way.
客观说来是小的对不住你，
Honored
是小的
guest,
鬼
it is
迷
I who
心
have
窍
wronged you.
听了赵大厨的话，
I was bewitched
把
by
你粥
greed.
送到了
I
魏
listened to
家。
Chef Hao's words
赵大厨做完
and
本该
sent
值
your
夜
Kangi to the Wei
说
residence.
家中有事是
Chef
假
Zhao was
的
supposed to be on
他
night
想
duty
讨
last
好
night.
魏先生
His excuse of family
我
matters was
特地去
false.
请教几
He
个
wanted
去
to
过
curry
魏府
favor
的
with
大
Master
厨
Wei.
问
So
魏
he
老
went to
太太
consult
口
several
味
chefs who had worked
可
at the
那些
Wei
大厨
residence
也纳闷儿
about the tastes
明
of
明
old
都拿
Madame
了看
Wei.
家本事
But those
老
chefs
太
were
太
also
就是不
puzzled.
买账
They had all used their
今
best
早
skills.
我把剩下的
Yet
海
the
鲜
old
粥
madam
翻
was
热
never
准备
satisfied.
下直带回
This morning,
华
I reheat the leftover seafood
赵大
kangi,
厨尝了一口
planning to take
问
it
了
home
来
after my
历
shift.
转头就把那
Chef
锅
Zhao
粥
took a
送
taste,
去了魏府
asked about its origin,
然后呢？
then
魏
immediately
老太太
sent
闻
that
到
pot of
香味儿
kangi
是
to the
有
Wei
些异动
residence.
可魏
And
家看
then,
出那粥是
old
翻
Madame
热的
Wei did stir a bit at the
老太太
aroma.
身子又不
But
好
the Wei family
谁
could tell
敢
the
让
kangi
她
was
吃
rahit.
不鲜的
And the old madam's health was
魏先
poor.
生让赵
Who
大
would
厨
dare
再
let her
做一
eat
锅
something not
新鲜的
fresh?
送去赵大厨回
Master
客
Wei
栈
ordered
后
Chef Zhao to make a
问
fresh
我
pot
步
and
骤
deliver it.
说
After
相
Chef
爷
Zhao
咱们
returned
对
to the
半
inn,
分
he
咱们
asked
不
me for the
便宜外
steps,
人
saying we'd split
客
the
官
reward
走
money.
后
Why let
最
an
后还是
outsider
把步骤
profit?
告诉了他
After
赵
you
大
left,
厨
honored
还特
guest,
地用了新
I
鲜
still
好海
told him the
鲜
steps.
没想到那粥送去
Chef Zhao
后
even used fresh,
不但
high-quality
没得
seafood.
赏银
But
还让
unexpectedly,
魏
after the
先生
kangi was
发了
sent,
火
not
说
only did he
老
not
太
get the
太喝
reward,
了芝
he
麻
also
恶
incurred
心
Master Wei's
不
wrath,
肯让他看，
saying the old
就
madam
是
only
因为
felt
不
nauseous
怕
after
偷
drinking it.
吃。
I let him
熬
watch,
粥最
precisely
讲
because
火
I
候，
wasn't afraid of him stealing my
食
craft.
材大小、
Brewing
新鲜程
kangi
度、
is
取
all
取
about the
经
heat
手
control,
法全都不
the
一样。
size of their
照
ingredients,
本虚
the
吃，
freshness and
能
the
做什
method
么
of
才
removing
怪？
fishiness all
魏先
differ.
生动了真怒
How could he
赵
succeed
大
by just
厨也
copying the
害怕
recipe?
回
Mr.
客
Wei was
栈
truly
落了
enraged.
包你
Chef
这
Zhao
才
was
让
also
掌柜
frightened.
套了话
He returned to the inn
所
and
以客
revealed your
官一
help.
会儿多担待
That's
些
how the innkeeper got him
两
to
边
talk.
都不是咱们平
So
头百
guest,
姓惹
please
得
bear
起
with
的
us for a while. Neither side is something we common folk can afford to offend.
那位赵厨没过来换了个更年轻面嫩的
That Zhao fellow didn't come. They sent a
小哥
younger,
看着
more
年
tender-faced
少
one instead.
别怪我没提醒你我们
Young
老爷
master,
脾气
you
不
look
算
quite
坏
young.
但
Don't
得
say
是
I
孝
didn't
顺
warn you.
你
Our
不要
master's
为了
temper
积
isn't
粮
bad,
赏银
but he is
一而再
extremely
再而
filial.
三地愚弄
If you, for a
弄
few
得老
taels
太
of
太
reward
胃口
silver,
更差
keep deceiving
可
him again
别
and again, making the
自己
old
的
lady's
后果
appetite even worse,
赵厨子是
you'll
通判
have to
两千，
take the
没弄
consequences.
清他到底是狐
Chef
假
Zhao
虎
is a
威，
distant
还
relative
是
of the
确有
Tongpan.
关系前，
Before we
不
figure
能
out
贸
if
然
he's
私
just
奔。
bluffing, or if there's a real connection, we can't rashly burn that bridge.
府里人口简单只有老太太和老爷夫人
The household
除了
is
正
simple.
餐便不
Only
吃
the
其
old
他的
lady, the master, and the
现下
madam.
午饭已过
They don't eat
不剩什
anything
么
besides
东
the
西
main meals.
小哥看
Now
着
that
做
lunch
吧
is over.
老
There's
太
not
太
much
早上
left.
能对海
Young
鲜粥
master,
异
just
动，
make do with what you
一是
have.
不讨
The old
厌
lady
下
showed interest in the seafood
老
kangi
人
this
常
morning,
勿弱，
so she
要
probably
清
doesn't
淡
dislike shrimp.
滑嫩，好消
Elderly
化。
people have weak stomachs, so it needs to be light,
咸
smooth,
鸭豆
and
腐
easy to
滑蛋
digest.
羹，步骤少，出菜快，
Steamed duck
成
with
不
tofu
成
and egg
就
custard.
这一道。
Few steps quick to serve. Whether it
小
works or
哥
not,
旁
this
的
is the
不
only
说
dish.
这剥虾手艺是
Young
真不
master,
错
setting everything else aside.
你这是下了
Your
不
skill
少
at
苦
peeling
功
shrimp
吧
is truly impressive.
确实练了挺久。
You must have put in a lot of hard work. I did practice for quite a while.
小哥快随我把城上晚了我家家
Young
太太该
master,
午
hurry
歇
and
了
come with me. It's getting late in the city. Our mistress should be taking her afternoon nap soon.
上午送粥来的那个赵厨子，后头怎么说？
That cook Xiao Dao who brought the kangi this morning. What happened afterward? He was quite a tricky
母亲好
one.
容易有些移动
The first time he brought the
让他
kangi,
再做新鲜的
Mother
爱
finally showed some
他
signs
却
of
推
improvement.
说客栈家
So
伙
I
是
asked
用
him to make a
惯
fresh
的
batch,
不肯入
but he made
伙
excuses,
再
saying he
送
was
来
used
的
to the
海
inn's
鲜
kitchen
粥
and
腥臭得
refused to
熏
enter the
人
mansion. The next
请
time
别
he
说
sent
吃
seafood
下
kangi.
人
It
家
stank
用
so
的别的
foul it
东
was
西都吐
unbearable.
干净了
Not only could
还
Mother
敢
not
去
eat
客
it,
栈
but
本是
even the
想
other
警
food
醒
I
敲
had
打
was
这
all
个
thrown
厨子
up. I
客
sent
栈的
someone to
人
the inn,
顾忌顾忌他和
intending
赵
to
公公
warn
的关
and
系
reprimand Cook Xiao.
竟派了个
But the
14
inn,
岁的
likely
小少
wary of
年
his
来下
connection with
厨
Judge Zhao,
14、15岁的少年能
sent
有
a
什
mere
么
lad
主
of
意？
14 or 15
分
to
明
cook
是被
instead.
推来顶
What
缸的
culinary
你
skill
可
could a
能见
boy
过
that age
我知
have?
道，如何
Clearly,
走
he
个
was
过场
pushed forward as a
不会
scapegoat.
为难
Poor
你。
thing. I
什
know
么味
I'll
道
just go
这么
through the
香？
motions, and won't make things hard for him. What's that wonderful smell?
我穿来就被流放。前儿个
Ever
才
since
到
I
丰
transmigrate,
州，
I've been in exile,
不可能见过
and
他，
only arrived in Fengshao a few days
只能
ago.
是原生机。
There's no way I could have met him.
宋老大人，
It must
忠
be the
言逆
original
耳，
body's
我
memory.
实乃一片好心。
Elder
老
Song, your
夫
loyal
屹
words
立
are hard to
朝
swallow.
堂数十
But I
年
truly
你
mean
却毅
well.
然成了白
This
身，
old man
如
has stood
何
in the
登
court for
门大
decades,
放厥词？
while you've
还
already
是
become
先
a
顾好
commoner.
自己吧。
On what grounds do
魏
you come
先
here
生离
spouting
京
nonsense?
前，
Better
怕
look
是
after
提醒
yourself
过宋老
first.
太爷什么？
Before Master Wei left the
可宋
capital,
老太爷
he
自视
likely
甚
warned
高，
Elder Song about
没
something.
放在眼里。
But Elder Song, thinking too highly of himself, paid it no heed.
这蛋羹真不错，一不注意就全吃完了。
Ah, this
不
egg
然怎么
custard
也
is
该
really
给
good.
你们尝尝味
Before
儿。
I knew it,
母亲
I'd
终
finished
于
it
能
all.
用下饭了就
Otherwise,
好。
I'd have
我
saved
和
some
老
for
爷
you to
看着
taste.
您吃就很
At
高
least
兴。
Mother can finally eat some rice now.
难得见
Grandfather
母亲
and
这样
I
胃
are
口
just
大
happy to
开
see you eat.
这位小哥
Haha,
厨
it's rare
艺
to see
美
Mother with
食
such an
高超
appetite.
倒是我前
This
辈
young
想
man's
想
culinary skills are
想
truly
着小
remarkable.
哥年岁不得大
I was
些
too narrow-minded before.
你是宋
I
家
thought
的
given your youth, you couldn't have
我
changed
确
much.
实姓宋，
早
You
前
are
离
from the
京之
Song
前
family.
我曾劝过你
I
家
do
老
bear
大
the surname Song.
后
Before
头
I
听
left the
闻你
capital,
家的事
I once advised your
没想
elder.
到再见老大人的后
Later,
人
I heard of your
会
family's
陷下这
affairs.
副光景
I never
你家里
expected to
人
meet the
可都还
elder's
好
descendant again.
宋家
In
其
such a
他人应
state.
该还好，
Are
不
your
过
family
我不
members
大
all well?
清楚。
The rest of the Song
打
family should
从
be
进了
fine.
丰州城，
But
我
I'm not
便和母
entirely
亲、
sure.
弟弟自立门户了。
Ever since we entered Fengshao City, my
你
mother,
是
younger
宋
brother,
家的
and I
孩
have been
子，
on our own.
可怜见的，怎么成了这
You
副
are a
模
child
样
of the Song
一
family.
路上受了多
How
少苦
pitiful. How did you
往
end
后
up
又
like
该
this?
怎么办呀？
How much hardship did you
流
endure
放
along the
路
way?
上自是受了一
And
些
what
苦，
will you do from now
不过
on?
都过去了，
I did suffer some
往
hardships
后
on the
也
road to
不发
exile,
愁。
but
你
they are
望
all
尝
in
过
the
我做的
past.
吃食，我
I'm
有
not
手
worried
艺
about the
傍
future
身，
either.
自
You
然
just
不知会
tasted the
什
food
么
I
意思。
made. I have a
等
skill to
日子
rely
好
on,
了，
so
养
naturally,
伤
I
一
won't worry
来，
about making a living.
也就不会这副沉
Once
容
life
了。
improves, and I can
你
rest
从
and
前也是
recover,
大户人
I
家
won't
的，
look so haggard anymore.
现下却要我凭手艺
But
挣
you
银
were
钱，
once from
谋
a
生路，
wealthy family.
前路纵有
Now you
万
have to
难，
earn money with your own
总不能
skills to
还没去做
survive.
没去尝试，就
No
先自个儿
matter
缩
how
了。
difficult the road ahead,
日子是人过
I
出来
can't just
的，
shrink back
会越来越好
before
的。
even trying. Life is made by living it. It will get better and better.
家里可还有红枣桂圆酒，若是还有， 是人
Do you
送
have
来
any
一
red
些。
dates, longan,
自是有
and
的，
wine at home?
这个时
If
节
there's
喝着
more,
最
have
好。
someone send some over. Of course there
你
is.
们天
This
寒
season
地
is the
冻
best
走
time to
了
drink
路
it.
来，身上多少带
You've
寒
traveled
气。
through the bitter
我这
cold,
酒是早
making
前自
your
己
way here,
酿的，
so
不
your
算
bodies
贵
must
重，
carry some
一
chill.
袋一
This
壶
wine
回去
I brewed
喝。
myself some time ago.
这是先
It's
前
nothing
说好
precious,
的无
but
量
take a
玄女
flask
花
back with
红
you to drink.
多谢。
This is the 5
才
tales of
刚进
Zhuan,
城，
New Hua
还
Hong
未
we
寻
agreed on
到落
earlier.
脚地，家
Thank
中
you,
事
I've
务
just entered the
多，
city,
便不
and
叨
haven't yet
扰
found
了。
a place to stay.
赵厨
There's
子
much
的
to attend to at home, so I won't impose further. As for the matter with Chef Zhao, you need not worry. I have it under control. If you ever run into trouble in the future, you can come to me. I am a few years older than your father. So aside from that, thank you for being born. Master Wei, it's rare that the food that Song Boy makes suits the old lady's palate. Our families have ties from the past. And that lad is quite capable. Winning the old lady's favor. Master, why not keep him in the household? You don't understand. Look at that boy's speech and manner. He's not someone who needs pity. As he said himself, he has a skill to rely on, and the ambition to set up his own household. He will surely make his own fortune in time. Why should we belittle him? But if the old lady later still craves the food he makes, Mother has already let go of her heart's knot, so her appetite will naturally improve. If you truly want to eat his cooking in the future, just patronize his business more often. Besides, he is, after all, a descendant of the Song family. We can look after him in the future. But not now. The days ahead are long. Mother must have thought the same, which is why she only sent a jar of yellow wine and said nothing else. I remember your father mentioning a Hanlon scholar named Wei, who was renowned for his talent. He wrote excellent poetry and prose. Wei is not a common surname, so it must be this Mr. Wei. I didn't expect him to be in such straits now. The Wei family is better off than us, but they keep a low profile. There must be descendants still preparing for the imperial exams. Otherwise, given Mr. Wei's filial piety, he wouldn't have offered only 5 taels as a reward, nor waited until now to post it. What's the deal with that cook Xiao? First, he took credit for the kangi you made. Then he claimed we stole things and ran off. It's truly disgusting. Just a clown putting on a show. He thinks he's clever, but Mr. Wei sees right through him. But there's only ever a thief for 1,000 days, not a guard for 1,000 days. He has some backing. And I snatched the prize he had his eye on. So he's definitely unhappy about it. Since it's still early, I'll go find the Qimen runner again and settle the matter of the house. Mother and little brother, don't go out this afternoon. We don't have much luggage. We'll move out first thing tomorrow morning. A courtyard like this costs 5 taels a year. It's a fair price. Normally, tenants would be lining up. It's just that the 2 neighboring households, one runs a butcher shop. Zhu, the pig slayer, fills the yard with the stench of blood every day. The other is even worse. A yeoman runner, a government lackey. With these 2 fierce figures around, ordinary folks dare not live between them. I'll go back and discuss it with my family. Once you have the silver ready, finding a house won't be hard. It's getting late today, so I'll head back to talk it over first. If we decide, we can move in tomorrow morning. If you're worried, I can show you other places tomorrow. There are other options too, but these are the most conveniently located. We'll look again tomorrow. We might have to go farther out. I think the one on Kingshui Lane is the best fit. People always say butchers carry a murderous aura, a baleful presence on them. I don't really believe that. If we're talking about it, we were exiled here ourselves. Our lives are practically borrowed. Our own baleful aura can't be any better than theirs. And finally, if you're going to run a food business, having a butcher next door is actually convenient. Mother is right. I made a point of asking around. Neither family is bad. The butcher's surname is Zhang, even though he slaughters pigs and cuts meat at home, filling the area with the smell of blood. His family knows how to get along. Every now and then, they give the neighbors bones and offal. It shows how generous they are. The executioner's family is named Zhu. Years ago, his family caught a plague. To raise money for the sick at home, he first went to the Yemen to help with funeral chores. Later, he filled the vacancy of a county mortuary attendant. I've made inquiries. He never extorts or harasses the Dekised's family, nor does he neglect or disrespect the deed's affairs. When encountering a deceased with no kin, he even pays out of his own pocket for a simple coffin and burial. We orphans and widows fear being bullied most. With these 2 overseeing our home, there will be fewer worries from now on. Mother and sister are not afraid. So of course I won't be either, hahaha.
付钱。
Pay up.
虽是租来的，总算有个我了。
Though it's rented. At least I have one now.
太贵，家里有娘，会针线。等安顿好买布和棉花另做。
Too expensive. My mother knows sewing once we're settled. I'll buy cloth and cotton to make new ones.
生产力气工具，靠他们挣钱，不能省。
These are tools of the trade. I rely on them to earn money, can't skimp.
好巧啊！你这是哪里发了一笔横财？
Xianxia, what a coincidence. Where did you get all this? Did you come into some sudden fortune? You actually have silver to buy these things. You haven't heard, have you? After we registered our household, grandmother took us to buy a 3-courtyard mansion. It's in the most expensive area east of the city. Grandmother pitied me for suffering on the journey, and even added several servants for me. Look at you. Truly pitiful. Worse off than my newly acquired maidservant. Hearing this, aren't you just green with envy? Here's what we'll do. After all, we're both songs. If you humble yourself to me, say a few nice words, I'll reward you with a few coins. What do you say? It is true, naturally true. After all, the tips I casually give to beggars are more than that. I'm not going to hit you. I'm warning you. As you can see, I'm this poor. If I suddenly get a wicked idea, rob you of a few taels of silver, and then beat you up, I'm warning you. This is broad daylight, in front of everyone. Old Madam Song has always cared about face. If I did that, do you think she'd make a fuss over a few taels? Take it to the... A good dog doesn't block the path. If you keep following me, don't blame me for being rude. You stinking beggar. So arrogant. Watch out or I'll... What's good about it? I just wanted to show him my new kitchen knife. A 3-courtyard mansion east of the city. At least 700 or 800 taels. Maybe even 1,000 taels. Plus the registration fees and silver. Probably around taels. No matter how well old Madam Song hides it, her silver notes are ultimately limited. Supporting the family like this, they'll eventually eat through their savings. But it's none of my business anymore. Have you already moved in? Why did you buy so many things? Need any help? Our former home suffered a disaster, so we're short on many things. I can manage on my own. I'll be moving things around shortly, and it'll inevitably make some noise. Please bear with me, aunties and sisters. You're too polite. A close neighbor is better than a distant relative. If you need anything, just call out. On the first day of moving, cleaning is only natural. Don't be shy. Here we go. I just knocked, and hadn't even said a word. Why did you open the door so casually? Don't do that from now on. No, I didn't just open it randomly. I heard you talking to someone's sister. I also heard only sister's footsteps outside the door. That's why I opened the door. Really? Really? I don't lie. If you don't believe me, sister, just wait and see. Someone else will be here soon. I live right next door. My husband's family name is Zhang. You can call me Auntie Zhang. On the road fleeing disaster, my husband passed away. From now on, it's just us orphans and widows living together. My household is simple too. My parents, brothers, and sisters aren't in the city. Usually, I rely on the neighbors for help when things come up. If you need anything, just call out for me.
娘怎么没等我回来一道干活？娘无甚本事。
Mother, why didn't you wait for me to come back and work together? Your mother has no great skills. So I can only take advantage of you being out and busy. To take care of the household chores. I helped too. I swept the whole yard. If I'd known, I would have cleaned up all the swept things. Before opening the door for sister. It's already very good. When I came this morning, the yard was full of weeds. Now it's just a bit messy. Sweeping it again isn't a bother. But weeding, bending over to pull them out one by one. That must have been tiring, right? Not tired. Mother is right. Sister is busy with everything outside. We can't help much. If we take care of the household, sister can rest more. How can you say you can't help? Family doesn't speak like outsiders. Cleaning the house is inherently tiring work. There's still one more thing I need to trouble Mother with. Quilts in the county town are too expensive. I only bought cotton and cotton cloths. Before we rest tonight, Mother must first sew a quilt. Otherwise, all three of us will freeze. What's so hard about that? The cotton is already fluffed. Cut a quilt cover and stuff the cotton in, it'll be done. We have about 4 taels left on hand. At least one tael must be kept to support the household. In another 20-odd days, we still have to pay Wen for the temporary household registration fee. Our capital is still thin. Better to stick with the original plan and start by setting up a stall at the dock. I said earlier that a close neighbor is better than a distant relative. But I haven't been able to help much. This is our own family's affair. Auntie lending a hand this afternoon has already been a great help to us. My husband just got off his shift and brought back some pig offal and bones. I hope you won't mind accepting them. That would be wonderful. I was just about to prepare the evening meal. Once I've cooked it, I'll send some over for your good children. Then I'll trouble you. The widow and orphan next door have a hard life. And I get along well with Madame Song. When their child brings over the cooked pig offal later, you must not be picky or complain. Remember to thank them properly. I don't want to eat pig offal. It stinks to death. If you don't like it, don't eat it. Your father specially saved some lean meat today. I'll stir-fry it for you to eat later, okay? No. Lean meat isn't tasty at all. It's dry and tough. I want spare ribs. And the prime ribs too. You little brat. You really don't know your place. If your father had such a good life as a kid, would he have had to become a butcher? All 3 boys are a handful. You're tired too. I'll take some silver and buy ribs from the eatery. You can slice some pickled vegetables. We'll just have a simple meal with porridge. No, Shun's head still needs dressing changes. To avoid scarring, you know the cost of our medicine. Then I'll go chop some ribs now. We'll make it ourselves. You keep saying I'm tired. Aren't you tired too? Before New Year's, every household maid cured meat and sausages. You didn't rest a single day. Ancient pigs weren't that fatty. Most people lacked water in their diet. Water can't remove all the fat. Must keep some for the aroma. A set of spices costs dozens of coppers. It's expensive, but the broth can be reused. As long as the ingredients are washed clean, it won't spoil easily. Braising offal takes time. I don't know if your family has used this broth before. Even if it's been used, it's fine. This stuff, if left overnight, only gets more flavorful. We haven't used it yet. Says he, come inside and sit. Our stall is set up in a nearby booth. The rent is high and the space is small, so we can only butcher pigs at home. Once we save up for 2 more years and buy our own shop, we won't have to do this at home anymore. Auntie, what are you saying? I don't mind at all. I just noticed your tools are quite special, unlike anything I've seen outside. That's why I took a closer look. Uncle Zhang, hahaha. Your aunt is right. You really are a remarkable child. How can pig offal taste so good? So delicious. Even better than ribs. Eat slowly, you two. Take your time. Big sister said, this stuff doesn't spoil easily. Once it's ready, we can enjoy it. Just reheat it before eating. Says his skill is truly beyond words. A bowl of braised offal and they're tamed. Uncle Zhang and Auntie are elders, so there's no need to call me young lady. Just call me Zizhi. I'm not here for anything else, but to start a small business with my skills. I'd like to buy meat from your family. What meat do you need? How many katias? I plan to make braised offal sandwiches. Also, make some meat buns or other tasty things. Something easy to carry. For the first day of trial sales, first get 3 to 5 jin of pork shoulder and front leg meat. And a whole set of pig offal. I'm afraid it won't sell. Making too much also wastes spices. Our family doesn't have much capital, so not too much pig offal either. First, I need 10 jin. That amount is no problem. Tomorrow morning, I'll chop the meat, you come over. After it's chopped, you pick first. But as for the price will naturally follow the market rate. The temporary stall fee at the dock is usually 20 to 30 yuan. Now it's cold in summer. The shallow beach easily freezes over. There are fewer small and medium boats. In winter, the temporary stall fee is just 20 yuan. With fewer boats, business is a bit slower than usual. But that area has its own business circle. The customers aren't just merchants. There are also dock laborers and nearby residents. It's just that the place is a mix of good and bad. The conditions are really poor. I have a friend who sets up a stall there. In winter, though he earns less, it's barely enough to cover the stall fee. But with the wind and sun, people age quickly. Thank you for the reminder. I'm not afraid of hardship. I've been through countless difficulties. Why would I fear these? You must be craving it badly. Moving is always a big deal. The conditions aren't great, but a bowl of hand-pulled noodles with braised offal counts as a celebratory feast. Mother, come eat the noodles while they're hot. I left the stove on, so after eating, we can wash up properly and sleep comfortably tonight.
姐姐吃我的吧，还是吃我的？真不用，我按大家平时
Sister, just take mine instead. Take mine. Really, no need. I cooked according to everyone's usual portions. I'm already full from the noodles. Eating too much will make sleeping uncomfortable tonight. You two eat as much as you like.
刚准备喊你，就听见你起身了。娘怎么醒这么早？晚上睡不惯。
I was just about to call you when I heard you get up. Mother, why are you awake so early? I couldn't sleep well last night. This padded jacket must have been so heavy when wet. How did you wash and dry it without waking me? It's fine, I'll just take a nap in the morning. But this jacket of yours was really dirty. Wear something clean and neat, so you can move about outside with ease.
芝芝来了，我还想着晚些再喊你，是不是吵醒你了？我还想着晨间
Zhisky is here. I was planning to call you later. Did I wake you?
多亏您家想
I was thinking I need to go buy stall supplies this morning. What if I miss the right
想要
time?
哪里？
Thanks to the noise from your
好，我
place.
切给你。
Otherwise, I might not have woken up at all. Squeak, take a look and tell me where. Once you decide, I'll cut it for you. Cut me 3 kitties here.
共95文。
谢您家的好意，回头做了吃时，我再送些
That'll
给
be
几个弟弟
coppers
祖
total.
传。
Thank you
这
for your
肥肉
kindness.
熬点猪油
When I make
包
some
进
food
醋包
later,
子里最
I'll
鲜
bring
润。
some for the younger brothers to enjoy. This fat, when rendered into lard and wrapped in plain buns, is the most savory.
我要置办摆摊用的家伙啥？
一种挑担子式，一种推车式。
I need to buy
价钱差不
supplies for
少
setting up a stall.
铺子里都有
One
现
is the
成的。
bouncing ball type. The other is the pushcart type. The prices differ quite a bit.
若加
The
上
shop
杂七
has
杂八的
ready-made
工具
ones.
再配2个大小水锅。
If you
一整
add
条
all the
下来
odds and ends,
1两半银子。小哥别担
plus 2
心，
large and small water
堂替
pots,
出品，
the whole
用个
set
3、
comes
5
to
年
1 and a
总
half
归没
tails
问
of
题。
silver.
若哪里不对劲
Don't
儿，
worry, young master.
随时找我
Tung's
修补。
products will last you
若
3 to
小哥回
5 years
头
at
有
least.
更好前程，
If anything goes
做
wrong,
小买卖
come find me anytime for
免得
repairs.
结教，
If you
卖
find a
回
better
我
path in the
家。
future. And stop doing this small trade.
线下
You could
可有
also
人
hijack
家
a sedan
是就
chair
卖
and sell
来
it
的。
back to my shop.
后院儿倒真有一辆，
Has
昨儿
anyone
刚
ever
收
hijacked a
来的，
sedan chair and sold it to you?
成色不错，
Haha,
就是
there's
前头
actually
总会
one
卖
in the
臭
back
豆腐。
courtyard.
木橱上
Just got
经
it in
年累
yesterday.
月
The
沾了味
craftsmanship
儿，
is
轻
decent.
易盖不过
But the
去。
previous owner sold
若
stinky
小哥
tofu.
愿意，
The wooden
500
cabinet
文
has
钱
absorbed
我
the
帮你
smell
说
over the
清楚。
years.
这
It's
车
not
特
easy to
殊，
mask.
再
If
经
you're
一
willing,
次
young
手
master.
更不好卖。
When's but let me be clear.
你用几日想
This cart
卖
is
回来，
special. If
我
it
至
changes
多给
hands
100
again,
文。
it'll be even
娘
harder
好
to
似
sell.
铁锅就值200
If you
多
use it for a few days
其
and
余
want to
的
sell
能
it
半
back,
卖半送。
I'll give you at
只
most
要我
win.
的卤味
2 small
盖
iron
过
pots
臭
alone
豆
are
腐
worth over win.
就是我
The
赚。
rest is practically half given away. As long as my braised goods can overpower the stinky tofu smell. It's a sure profit, I'll
娘
take
怎么
it.
还没睡？时辰还早，我想着你买摆摊儿
Mother,
家伙
why
就没
aren't you
了，
asleep yet?
总归需要人帮着洗刷。
It's still early. I
你这
figured
是
when
做
you
什
bought the
么？
stall
我
supplies,
怕有
you'd
老
need
鼠
someone to
叼
help
走
wash them
姐
when you
姐
got
买
back.
的肉，帮你看着呢。
What are you doing? I was
小
afraid
院
rats
空过
might steal
许久，
the meat big sister bought,
没有老
so
鼠
I'm
洞
keeping an
到
eye on
完以
it.
后没。做
The
吃
small
是
yard
生
has
意，
been empty for a
卫
long
生
time.
绝不能出错。
No rat holes now. Doesn't mean there won't be any
咱手
later.
头
Running
宽
a food
裕，
business.
得考虑
Hygiene
养只
must
小
never be
猫。
compromised. When we have some spare cash, we should consider getting a kitten.
支援，看火。
Support watching the fire. All right.
码头比家里还冷，骨汤带出去坏不了，面条只带
The
面
dock
粉，
is colder than home.
卖不
The bone
出
broth won't
也
spoil
要
if I
退
take it
回。
out. I'll
娘，
only bring flour
支
for the
援，
noodles.
你们在
They
家
won't
吃
sell
这个，
as well if they're not
倒
fresh.
也按时
Push it
喝。
back.
路上
Mother
慢些，
Xion, you
不
all
许
eat this
这
at
样
home.
喝。
Take your
姐
medicine
姐，
on time
摊
too.
子一定会卖光的。
Take it slow on the road. No need to rush this moment. Sister, your stall will definitely sell out.
那边应是固定摊位，
买什么吃食？
That should be a fixed stall over there. What food are they selling? There are meat buns,
肉包怎么卖？
half meat and vegetarian ones, and braised offal, bone broth noodles.
城里铺子才能
How
卖
much for a
3文
meat bun?
你这小子
3
忒
coppers
黑
each.
心
Other
再把
stalls sell
头半
them for
天要
2.
价我
Only
闻
city
着你
shops
包
can
子还有
charge
点
3.
臭
You
是
little
黑心肠
scoundrel, you're too black-hearted. Overcharging at the dock. I can smell your buns are a bit off. Truly a wicked heart. 2 kitias of pork cost 50 coppers. Not counting flour, seasoning, charcoal, and labor. The cost of 1 meat bun is nearly 2 coppers.
我也闻着了
Selling for 3 is already thin profit with high volume. What's that smell? So fragrant, I smell it too. Let's go check it out. Honored guest, would you like some food? The stall just opened. Meat buns are 3 coppers. Half meat 2 coppers. Vegetarian 1 copper. No need for introductions. And no need to mention the price. Buns, where can't you get buns? I just want to eat something I can't get elsewhere. Is this what you're asking about, sir? I braised it myself. They're still awful inside. White radish, dried tofu, and tofu puffs fit perfectly in a white flour bun.
我没攒
Not
钱
expensive, 5 coppers
也不
each.
想要铜板
So fragrant and only 5 coppers. I haven't saved up money. And I don't want coppers either.
我
Just
看
pack
别
them
家
up
的
for
价
me
格
as you see
都
fit.
是切开一半再塞下
Oh,
你这怎么全切开？
I see other still stuffed buns are cut in half before filling. Why did you cut yours all the way through? It's actually the same. It's just that my radish slices are thick. If I add other fillings,
我
I'm
看你
afraid
这
they
样
won't
也
fit.
挺别致
And the
做原来
radish
的
would
美
get crushed. If you don't need it that way, sir. I think this way is quite unique. Just keep it as is, for the first order of business. I'll give you a meat bun to try. It seems many people deliberately avoid this corner. They won't even come near. No matter how fragrant the braised food is, it can't lure them. It's cold, ma'am. Have some hot soup before heading home. Don't catch a chill. Young man, you have real skill. This bone broth is rich and delicious. No wonder everyone who buys your buns praises them. It's a pity this old woman only earns a few dozen coppers selling fish all day. Otherwise, I'd definitely patronize your stall. You misunderstand, ma'am. I'm not asking you to spend money here. I just noticed this spot seems to have especially poor foot traffic and wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Young man, you may not know, but though this spot is remote, there used to be someone who often sold food here. The stall owner's surname was Zhao. She was a woman a bit younger than me. She lived far away, just like me. And she always set up in a corner spot too. We often set up next to each other. We were fairly well acquainted. A couple of days ago, a big incident happened at this dock. Some customers said Aunt Zhao's food was terrible. They demanded a refund and an apology. Aunt Zhao was a tough one. After a few words of argument, a fight broke out. But she fought against many alone. She knocked several men to the ground. The ringleader's head was even split open. There was a lot of blood. The authorities have been alerted. The whole dock saw it, and they won't stop talking about it. I know this is taboo, but the trouble was at the previous stall, not mine. There's no blood on the ground either. Why are people avoiding me like the plague? Ah, what a coincidence. Not only did you choose the Zhao family's old spot, but your cart, low table, and stools are all the same. They look just like the previous stall. Don't even mention others. Even I, who've been setting up next to the Zhao family for years, was confused this morning. I thought they were back to open their stall. The Zhao family stall you mentioned, does it sell stinky tofu? How did you know? I bought the Zhao family's cart. Little did I expect all this trouble.
买到赵家的推车，又摆在人家原位。卖鱼大娘的误会
Buying the Zhao family's cart and selling it in their original spot. Aunt Yu already misunderstood. Others might think I'm with the Zhao family too. Can't skimp on modifying the cart. Must come earlier tomorrow. Move to a spot far from trouble. It's only noon, half the day left. Brought enough charcoal. Reheat if it gets cold. Wait until someone vacates a spot to move. The charcoal is over there. It's that house. Could it be that Aunt Xiao beat him? Is she here to settle a score? I'm glad you didn't leave, young master. Your cooking is so good. I was worried you'd sold out of food. He left early this morning. Not yet. Did you want to buy something else? My family's boat only stops here for one night. We'll set sail just after dawn tomorrow. I'd like to stock up on more dry rations from you, young master. Young master, please pack up everything on your stall for me first. Dry rations for the whole crew. This is no small order. Let's settle this silver first. Then we can talk about the good things to come. Just now, I saw you on high alert. Did our commotion startle you? It was indeed a bit unexpected. I didn't expect you to come here. I should have come earlier indeed. But I was delayed by some matters. Earlier, I was boasting to my elder brother, saying that with just a small silver coin, I bought so much food. But the servant insisted that the white flour stuffed bun wasn't filled with pork, but with pig offal. My elder brother only asked me if the street stall had washed it clean, whether I dared to eat it or not. He even said the pig offal was cheap, saving me 5 coppers. But I might not have gotten a bargain after all. Even Big Brother couldn't find fault with it. Only later did he entrust me with the task of supplementing the dry rations. He let me handle it myself. I'll waive the odd change for you. That comes to 240. The palace purchases go by their accounts. Keep it safe, young master. The silver is correct. Alright, now let's discuss what comes next. My idea is, young master, come aboard our ship tonight. Cook on our vessel. And also teach that hopeless cook on board. Stop making such awful food, tormenting our stomachs. The price is negotiable. If I were truly a young man, working on a ship for one night would earn at least a few taels. But I am a woman, and I have my mother to support at home. This is our first collaboration, and on someone else's ship. If the ship really sails away, I'd have nowhere to cry, though our Jiang shipping isn't the largest. It's an established name. If you, young master, don't know us, you can ask around. We won't treat you unfairly. It's inconvenient for me to leave home overnight. I'm afraid that won't work. If you won't come aboard, I see. That was presumptuous of me. Then forget the ship. You cook tonight, and we'll pick up the goods tomorrow morning. How about that for sea voyages? The shortest is over a month. The longest half a year. Braised offal, vegetable buns, and meat buns don't keep that well. 50 white flour flip breeds, and various kinds of buns. 50 each of meat buns, veggie buns, and tofu buns. As for the other steamed buns and flip breeds, whatever they may be, as long as they taste good. You decide, young master. I'll take as many as you can make. Deliver them to the dock before dawn tomorrow. Yes, at first light we're preparing to set sail. This is the deposit.
耐放干粮，
I'll be there on
时
time
下
tomorrow
无
morning.
非馒头饼子，可长途赶路，
Long-lasting
谁能
dry
拒绝一
rations.
口热汤
These days,
面？
it's nothing but steamed buns and
一
flip
晚
reads.
上来不及做
But on a
面，
long journey,
那
who
就
could
先做
resist
调
a
料
bowl of
包
hot noodle soup?
火锅底料那样的固体
There's
酱
no time to make noodles
船上
overnight.
厨子手艺差也不
So let's make seasoning packets
热
first.
水一冲，
Solid paste packets like hot
涮
pot
鞋
base.
底都
Even
香
if the ship's cook is unskilled, no need to worry.
走吧。
Just pour in hot water. And even shoe soles would taste delicious. Let's go.
别的不怕买不到，肉得赶紧买，明日天亮前交货。等
I'm
樟
not
树
worried
明
about
早
anything
起
else.
身就
But
来
I
不
need to
及
buy
了
meat quickly. Delivery must be made before dawn tomorrow. If we wait until Uncle Zhang gets up in the morning, it'll be too
没
late.
有，今儿个遇到了个大主顾，让我给他们船
Uncle
上
Zhang,
做些
why
干
is Sissy
粮
here?
明儿
Did
个
something
天亮前
happen?
就要交货。
No, I met a
我
big
想
client
着再
today,
来买些肉，
and I
书
need to
这
make
里
some
还
dry
有烤
rations for their
肉。
boat. Delivery is due before dawn tomorrow. I thought I'd come buy more meat. Uncle, do you still have good meat? Yes, haha. The weather turned today, and I was worried I couldn't sell the meat. How much do you want? Let me pick some for you.
今儿个是忙，
Don't
等
I?
忙过今日，我再给您家送些吃食答谢。
I'm busy today, but once I'm through with today, I'll send some food to your home as thanks. Haha, we're neighbors. And you bought meat from my shop. It's just a few steps away. Nothing
牛
worth
肉做
mentioning.
酱最正宗，可耕牛不能杀，价钱也不是现在的我能碰的。
Beef makes the most
猪
authentic
肉有够
sauce,
用，
but
只要
plow oxen
香
can't
料
be
配合
slaughtered,
煮，
and the price is beyond what I can afford now. Pork will do, as long as the spices
怎么
are
又忙
right.
上了？接了个大单子，明早天亮前交货，今晚得赶出来。
Sissy, why are you busy again? I took a big order. Delivery before dawn tomorrow. So I have to finish it tonight.
火别太大，帮姐姐看着。好。
Don't let the fire get too big. Keep an eye on it for big sister.
这香味儿比前头卤味儿还勾人，赶明儿说什么
What is
都
the
得
Song
买。
family cooking now? This aroma is even more enticing than the braised goods from before. I must get some tomorrow, no matter what.
先吃这
Mother,
个
I
垫
can
垫
smell it. It's from Sister Song's house. Eat this to tide
这
you
汤
over
里真有
first.
那么好喝？把你都喝出神了。太好喝了，汤比面还好
Is the broth really that good?
姐往后要卖
It's got
这
you
个了
completely
吗？
entranced.
一定会
It's
很
so
多人
delicious.
买的。
The broth
那
is
倒
even
没有，
better than the noodles.
这东西
Are
一
you
般
going
人
to
家
sell
家
this
就
from
不
now
行。
on, big sister?
这次
A lot
差
of
不多
people will
30人
definitely
份，
buy it.
光食材
No,
就
not
花
that.
去将近1两
Ordinary folks can't afford
一
this
份
stuff.
调料的本钱
This
就
batch is
30
about
多
30 servings.
够不少
The
人家
ingredients
一天
alone
伙
cost
食。
nearly 1 tael of silver.
而且新
The base
奇
cost for
东
one
西
portion of
容易
seasoning
招
is
引。
over 30 coppers.
咱们现在
That's
跟
enough for
机
many
器
families' daily meals.
户籍还
Besides,
没
something
落
new
实
and unusual easily draws attention.
秘方若传
Our
开，
foundation is still
不
shallow
见得
right now.
全是好
We
事。
haven't even secured
卖
our
给
household
江家
registration
船
yet.
行正合
If the
适。
secret recipe
他
spreads,
们不是本地
it
人，
might not be
也不
entirely a
是
good
做
thing.
吃食买卖。
Selling it to the Jiang family shipping company is just
等
right.
咱家站稳了，
They're not locals,
会有更多
and they're
新奇
not
的
in the
吃食。
food business either. Once our family is established, there will be more and newer delicacies.
这样他们拿的时候就不会混了。
That way, they won't get mixed up when taking them. Let me do it too.
不可能全靠临时采买，那边多半就是江家长期合作的供货商。
A big ship can't rely entirely on temporary purchases. That side is most likely the Jiang family's long-term
小哥
supplier.
有心了。
都是我娘帮的忙，白面夹馍好分辨。
Young master, you are
包子大小
thoughtful.
差不多。
It was all my
我娘
mother's
在封
help.
口做了记号。
White flour
您家
sandwiches are
看着
easy
记
to
号
tell
拿，
apart.
就
The
不
buns
会
are
拿
slightly
错。
different in size. Not much, my mother made marks on the seals.
江家要是想
Just
要
take them by the
我们
marks,
如意
and you
楼
won't make a
随便派
mistake.
几个小帮工也能做出
Such a small amount of things.
何
If the
必去
Jiang
跟不知
family
根知
wanted,
底的人家
our
并
Rai
做呢？
Tower could just send a few junior
小哥
helpers
别同他一般
and
见
make
识
them ourselves.
那位袁老板和我爹
Why
是
bother
旧
ordering from people you don't know
小
well?
书里就爱冲长辈，
Young master, don't
就
mind
不知
him.
道抽哪门子风。
That boss Yuan
隔
is
壁
an
又
old
少
friend
一
of
个
my
他
father.
家的，
He usually likes to act like an
前
elder.
头您让我不管
And
是
who
什么
knows what
干
whim
粮，
struck him?
只要能
It's
保
not
证
like
好
I ordered
吃
less from his
只管
place.
做。无奈我一
Earlier,
个人
you
两
told
只
me no
手
matter what
做不
kind
了
of
这么
dry
多，
rations.
便另外
As
做了
long
一
as
些
they
酱
taste
料。
good,
同
just
样
go
不
ahead
多，
and make them.
也就30人的份
But
儿。
I only have
不
two
知
hands
是
and
下
can't make
面
too much.
条还是烫菜
So I
时
also made
都
some
极
sauces.
美味，
Again, not much.
而且
Just
是我
enough for
独家
people.
秘制，
Whether you use
保
them for
管您
noodles
前
or
头
blanched
从未
vegetables.
尝过。
They are
真有
extremely
那么好
delicious.
吃？
我家
And
往
it's
后
my
还准备一
exclusive
直在这
secret
儿做吃食
recipe.
买卖，不
I
会
guarantee
骗。
you've never tasted it
酱
before.
料包里搁
Is
了
it
不
really
少
that
香
good?
料，一
My
份
family
50
plans to
问
keep
钱。
doing food business here.
您若是不
So I
信，
won't deceive
我
you.
现场冲一份给
The
您
sauce
尝尝。
packets contain
尝
quite a
味这
few
份
spices.
不收您的银钱。
One portion costs when.
50文钱购买
If you don't
50个大
believe
白面
me,
馒头了。
I'll mix
亲
one
自
for
做的
you
调
right
料
now
不
to
成？
taste.
彭
This one
珏，
is on the house.
你涉世
Haha,
不深，
when can buy big
莫要
white
被这
flour
油嘴
buns.
滑舌的小子骗了。
Is the seasoning made of gold? Bureau Chief Peng, you are inexperienced in the world. Don't be fooled by this slick-tongued lad.
我跟这小哥聊得来，
Thank you
被
for the
骗了
reminder,
我也
Uncle
认
Yuan.
了。30份
Again with the
全要。
reminder, Uncle Yuan. I
原
get
先说
along
好的
well
50
with
份
this
白
young
面夹
man.
馍和150
Even
个
if
包
I'm
子
cheated, I'll
是
accept it.
550文。
I'll take
多
all
做的白
portions.
馒头一
Meh.
文一个，
The originally
大烙
agreed
饼
white
2
flour
文一
sandwiches
张，
and buns.
酱料包30份，
That's an
一
extra
份
wen
500，
worth.
合起来
White buns
2200
are 1 wen each.
扣掉
A
前
large
头您
pancake
家
is
给
2
的半
wen.
两银
One
做的，
sauce packet for
再
portions
给
is
我
wen.
1700文就成。
Together,
银
that's
座子
when.
和铜钱都
Deducting the
行。
half-dale silver deposit
小
your
哥
family
手
gave
艺
earlier.
好，
You
算
just
术也
need to give me
精，
another wen.
往后必
Silver
然有
ingots
大
or
的
copper
进步。
coins, either is fine. Young man, your skills are
货已
good.
交齐，
And your arithmetic is
祝
sharp.
二少爷一路
You're
顺
bound to have a
风。
great future ahead.
等我这趟跑完回来，
The
小
goods
哥大
are
概已
all
经开上
delivered.
自己的铺子
Wishing
了。
the second young
到
master
时
a
候
smooth
可别
journey.
同我涨价。
By the time
本
I
英
finish this
吉
trip
言，
and return,
彭
you'll
爵，
probably have
不
opened
是
your
袁
own
术
shop
多嘴，
already.
识
Don't
人
raise your
不
prices
清，
on me
被
then.
人骗了，
I'll
还
take your
当着
kind
众人
words.
赌气买下，
Pengju,
这
it's
不
not
是
that
做
Uncle
生意
Yuan
的
is
样子。
being nosy.
1、2
But
两
you
银子也
misjudged
是
someone.
银钱，
Got
你
cheated.
不能仗
And
着
then
家里
bought out of
宽裕
spite in
就
front of
不把
everyone.
银钱当银
That's no
钱。
way to do
你看
business.
看你大哥，
1 or 2
喝醋
taels
像
of
你这
silver
般，
is still money.
按着袁叔
You
说
can't
的，
rely on your
我要
family's
真不
wealth
把银
and
钱
treat
当
money
银
like
钱，
it's nothing.
我跟
Look
你
at
家
your
干
elder
什
brother.
么
Has
干
he
粮？
ever acted like this?
跟吉祥酒
As
楼去
Uncle
比，
Yuan
不
says,
是更好？
if I truly treated
二
money like
少爷
nothing,
年幼，
why would I
您
order
别
dry
跟他
rations
置
from your
气。
family?
二少爷
Wouldn't it
随
be
口
better
说
to
的，
order from the
咱们
auspicious
老爷跟
restaurant?
您都多少年的
The
交
second
情
young
了，
master is
您
young.
担待一些。
Please don't be angry with him. He just said it casually. Our master and you have been friends for many years. Please be understanding.
"袁叔人不坏，就是爱说笑。我像你这么大的时候，他见了我也没有好话。
Uncle Yuan isn't a bad
一
person.
开始那卖
He
白
just
面
likes
夹
to
馍的
joke
小
around.
哥还在呢。
When I was
袁
your
叔
age,
就一样
he
怪
never had a
气，
kind word for me either.
说我不
At
该
first,
在
that young
不
man
知
selling the
根不
white
知底
flour
的人
stuffed
家那里
buns was
定
still
吃
there.
食。
And Uncle
我
Yuan
操！
started making
我跟
snide
人
remarks.
说一句，
saying I shouldn't order food from someone whose background I didn't know. Afterward, every time I said something, He would chime in. Once that young man left, he went ahead and scolded me right in front of the two shop assistants. It's true I didn't know that young man well. Earlier, he had praised that sauce packet to the heavens, saying one portion cost 50 yuan. I was planning to taste it first before deciding. But then I got so caught up being angry at Uncle Yuan that I didn't even taste it. I just bought that 1 tael and a half of silver's worth. Big brother, just deduct it from my monthly allowance. Did you taste that sauce packet afterward? If it tastes good, then it proves you didn't trust the wrong person. And there's no need to deduct your monthly allowance. Not yet. Stick your neck out and take the blow. Or shrink back and still get struck. Either way, it's the same. It is what it is. He only said to mix it with hot water to prepare it, and that it tastes good in boiled noodles or blanched vegetables. He didn't mention any other cooking methods. Maybe we should call the cook back and let him help us figure it out. No need to pack it into small portions. And inside it's divided into powder packets, meat sauce, and vegetable packets. If he were a swindler, he wouldn't go to such trouble. Why does it smell so fragrant? It was clearly separated by paper before. The flavor isn't that strong. Young master, what delicious food are you making with the second young master? The young master is on the second young master too much, giving him special treatment behind our backs. It's not special treatment. It's that seasoning packet I bought earlier. Just boil it in water and it tastes like this. Uncles, would you like a bowl of hot soup? It smells amazing, and there's minced meat in it. There are cabbage and corn kernels. The flavor is great too. I taste all sorts of uncommon spices, yet they're blended perfectly. With a bowl of this soup, you can eat anything. The second young master is truly fortunate. He casually befriended a young man who can make soup like this. If this soup were sold in a big restaurant, it'd cost tens of thousands. One bowl. When produced this much value? Call the cook back, reheat the buns and flip breeds and share them with everyone. I wasn't cheated, but this food will eventually run out. Then we'll have to eat Rai Tower's dry rations again, paired with the cook's skills. When we return in half a year, I hope that young man hasn't expanded his business too much. Uncle Tang helped me modify this cart. No major changes needed. Just make it look different from the original, and make it easy to push and store. When finish it in 3 days. How about we calculate how much silver we earned on this trip? On the first day of setting up the stall, we sold nearly 90 buns. Each one earns about half a yuan. So from the buns, we have around yuan. The main profit came from the white flour sandwiches, pig offal, radish, and dried tofu. None were expensive, and a pot of braising broth could be reused 2 or 3 times. Each one earned yuan. I sold about 24 or 25 in total. That's also yuan. Together, that's around yuan. After deducting the yuan stall fee, I earned yuan on the first day. Over yuan a day. In a month, that's over 2 taels of silver. And this is just the first day. On the second day, there were about buns, mintao, and flip breeds in total. Each piece earned around half a yuan. That's yuan. White flour sandwiches earned yuan. The main profit was from the secret sauce packets. Each one earned about yuan. Portions is yuan. On the second day, it added up to over yuan. We left early and returned early. No one was at the government checkpoint, and the stall fee wasn't collected. In 2 days, the family earned about when. The second-hand cart plus modifications. The money has been earned back. Our family's life will get better and better. It's all thanks to listening to you, says he. We set out on our own. Good food can comfort people, but money is the real backbone. Once I finish sewing the bedding in the next couple of days, I'll have time to take on some mending work to help with the household. You save the silver you earn. First, pay the household registration fee. Later, I'll prepare your dowry. Dowry, right now, I just want to earn money to support the family. Take good care of his mother and... That'll do. When per fish, the big ones are 3 to 5 jin. Not gutted, not scaled. The braised dishes and sauces from before were all heavy on flavor, still settling their stomachs. Today I'll make a light fish head and tofu soup. What good food are you making now? Sister-in-law Zhang said earlier. The food you sent to their house tamed those 3 little brats of theirs, who were used to eating meat. We won't take it for free. We'll pay whatever silver it's worth. When you make it, you have to save a portion for us. Mother wants to take in sewing work. She needs to get familiar with the neighbors first. Food is a good way to start a conversation. Before, I made braised duffel. Then I made dried provisions for the boat people. Both were heavy in flavor, hard to digest, not very suitable for young children. Today I only plan to make fish head and tofu soup. But seeing how good the fish was, I bought a bit more. If your children want to eat, how about I make a fish dish? Fish is cheap, but it's also bony and fishy. Not safe for the kids to eat. No matter, I'll cook it first. Then you aunties and sisters-in-law can see and smell it. Then we'll talk about whether it's suitable. You can make even pig offal taste so good. Only fragrant, not stinky. A little fishiness is nothing. My 3 little rascals are waiting for you to cook. No matter what you make, my family will order some. If you're late, there won't be any left. Then my family will order some too. My family as well. Mother, don't trouble yourself. Just 2 dishes. With little brother helping me with the fire, it'll be done soon. Just wipe down the cart for me. Sister, each one is pinched the same. I'll let you taste it first in a moment. Delicious, delicious. Not salty at all, and so bouncy. The broth is good, no fishy taste. I'll never say fish is bad again. How much for a bowl of this sweet and sour one? Give us a bowl, quick. Yes, my family just ordered one too. Fish balls are 3 fen a bowl. Sweet and sour sauce is an extra wen. There are also some uncooked ones. Sold by portion, also 3 fen. You can cook them at home. Each portion has 1 extra. They keep well in winter. No worries even if you keep them a few days. Young master, when will you make such rare snacks again? Do think of us neighbors from afar too. My grandson has a craving. I'm usually busy with outside business. I'm not sure when I'll make them again. How about this? Auntie, you can visit my mother more often. Next time, you won't miss out. Madam Song, we must chat more often. Madam Song is truly blessed in her later years. My child is about the same age as yours. How could he be so capable? Madam Song, you should come out and socialize more since you moved here. A close neighbor is better than a distant relative. These past few days, I've been busy sewing winter things for the family. So I didn't greet everyone. Please forgive me, Brother Zay. We're not blaming you. We're counting on your child to make snacks. To give the kids a treat. What do you need to sew? Can you manage alone? Do you need our help? Madam Song, this work is truly excellent. The stitching and pattern are no worse than what's sold in shops. Yet we all have the same 2 hands. Not only do your children make exceptionally tasty food, but your needlework also outshines others. My ancestors were from the Lu region. Later, we moved south of the Yangtze to settle. We've always been in this line of work. So I picked up a few basics by osmosis. Isn't this place supposed to sell food? Why are we talking about needlework now? What hat is being praised so highly? Let me take a look. Oh dear Sister Lee, what are you doing? You're ruining a fine piece for no reason. I didn't use much force just now. You've always had strong hands. You can carry 2 or 3 sacks of watermilled grain alone. How could this little thing withstand your tugging? I saw you tear it with my own eyes. Then I'll pay for it. No harm done, Pearl's craft isn't limited to sewing. Mending is also part of it. This doesn't look like a patch at all. It looks like it was embroidered on purpose. Earlier, I thought this hat was too plain. I was planning to embroider a pattern on it, but I couldn't decide what to embroider. Now it's perfect. I'll just patch a little rabbit onto it. Once I finish embroidering this pattern, it'll be fine. Mother, it's not that you don't know how to deal with people. It's just that back in the Song family, you were so constrained by the rules that you didn't want to reach out. No. Didn't I tell you to rest? Why did you snatch the cleaning work again? Dinner is almost ready. How did it go on your end, Mother? I got my first order. What order? That hat just now was torn when Lee's wife was grabbing for it. But there were too many hands at the time. So I didn't ask her to pay for it. I just patched the tear and took the chance to show off my embroidery. Lee's wife probably felt embarrassed. Later, she said she was planning to make a set of tiger head shoes and a tiger head hat for her nephew on her mother's side. She had already bought all the materials, but she didn't know where to start. So she entrusted it to me. How much did you charge for the labor, Mother? It's just a small child's item. We don't have to provide the fabric or cotton. I charged a small job that takes a day or 2. If you casually made some fish balls and sold them nearby, you'd earn dozens of wen. Mother, this isn't just a few wen mending job. It's a tiger head shoe and hat that tests real skill. I just handed you a stepping stool, so you could chat with the aunties and sisters-in-law. You got your first order all on your own. As long as this first step succeeds, Mother might earn even more than I do in the future. When that day comes, don't look down on me. What are you saying? How could a mother despise her own daughter?
成啊，那就跟前头
Once
说的
I've
差不
saved
多
enough
了
silver,
等娘挣到了
I
银
won't let you
钱
run that
给
stall
我盘个
or
铺
do
子
such hard work anymore. Then it'll be the opposite of what we said before. When mother earns enough silver, she'll buy me a shop,